Welcome to Series E, week number 4 of Guilty Gear Strive Top 8 here at WNF. I'm Dynamite, joined by Zero. Zero, how are you tonight? And are you ready for some exciting Guilty Gear Strive action?
Ooh, okay, first off, I'm definitely ready for tonight, and I am absolutely excited for some Guilty Gear Strive action. This top 8, leading up into it, has some great stories here. It was fantastic to see the PNW crowd cheering on for their teammates as well throughout the pool series. And honestly, some close calls out here and a lot of great matches leading up into this top 8. And I'm looking forward to getting right down to it, honestly, because wow, you can always expect a great turnout for Weds Night Fights. Right at the top of the bracket here, you see we do have Stealthy playing with Axel up against Razor's D.O.N using
Eno.
Thank you. Brain fart on the Eno part right there. And then Razzo up against Leo versus Nago from Test Your Luck. And then of course on the loser side, we're still trying to square out that final character or player right there, Mira coming out. Using Soul, of course, had a lot of great matches there. And then Anima is the big story in this top 8 right now as well, too, because Anima ended up going down in losers bracket round 1 and then made it all the way back to this top 8. So fantastic stuff from Anima. And then, of course, I am Rock 8 coming right back into it on that loser side to wrap up that top 8. So a lot of great competitors out here and a lot of great work done so far for all these players. So definitely lots to look forward to, especially considering they're playing for this additional $500 provided by Esports Arena as well. On top of that match arena right there too. So definitely get those codes used up right there. I know there's tons of you every Wednesday night watching this stream that could easily just use up the entirety of all these codes. We're sitting at a nice little easy 861 right there. We can buff that up with some of those quests along the side there and even the contribution codes as well. Tweet it out, definitely do that as well. Get to spread the word, folks that maybe don't have their alarm set for the weekly Weds Night Fights. Now's the time to get them in here and check it out and perhaps bring some new folks into the Guilty Gear crowd as well while we're at it. So yeah, great start to the night. Looking forward to seeing these matches. Dynamite, it's great to be back on the mic with you for another great week.
I cannot wait. I was looking at the bracket shakeout, while we were waiting, just seeing who was going to make it to the top of the top. And, as you said, Esports Arena putting $500 into the pot for this WNF for the 4th week. And, of course, there's also tomorrow as well on the Esports Arena stream, which another $500. So if you're playing Strive, you're eating pretty good out here if you're entering the right brackets. And so this WNF is a chance to really make your name and really to grind against the best of the best, because we got heavy hitters rolling through each and every time, and it's only going to get better and better as we go forward with this game. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming up for Guilty Gear Strive, and these brackets, they definitely count. You see the people who get far in these brackets tend to show up later on in the offline scene too in brackets. So, I don't know, strange correlation, but I think that is one of the things that I've enjoyed quite a bit about the Strive scene and the players is that they grind it out everywhere. And that's the fantastic thing about the game is that you can find brackets of high caliber all over the place, and WNF, of course, is at the top of the list.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I remember back in the day before I really started traveling to locals and traveling to events as well, getting to watch the videos and streams from Weds Night Fights is just like a great culmination of like, man, this is the cream of the crop competition, but we're stuck in the Midwest. How often do we get an opportunity to compete against that? Now, with the great netcode that Guilty Gear has and the great resources available that have been going on for the last couple of years here, has been really tremendous to leveling up the entire scene as well. And this is an opportunity because, even just last week we had, East Coast players coming over to play in Weds Night Fights, and then vice versa as well when it comes to other events on the East Coast side too. So there's a lot of opportunity, especially with Mexico and Central America coming through for Weds Night Fights on the regular. I mean, even earlier in the bracket, we had Romantic Style competing as well. And Excellencer, always rooting for Excellencer, not in this top 8 this time, but you know what? At least we still had that representation here. And here we go. We got Razor's D.O.N up against Stealthy to start things out here. Eno and Axel.
What a way to get week 4 started. Two characters that, shows up later on in the brackets that we've seen many times. Obviously, Stealthy, if you haven't, been around and watching Strive, then, Stealthy is one of the premier Axels we have in the country for sure. And D.O.N just as powerful on the Eno. So I'm excited to see this one. This is an interesting matchup, given Eno's movement options or lack of dashing options on the ground, the guess between whether or not D.O.N is going to go with stroke the victory for grounded movement or just an air dash is going to be the deciding factor. Can Stealthy keep D.O.N grounded to be able to throw out some rinse-ins to, get some of that chip damage and establish range? Here we go.
Absolutely, that mid-range is already being established right there. Stealthy taking control here, and you know what? It would not be a Weds Night Fights if Eno did not appear somewhere either in pools or in the top 8. And here we go, D.O.N being aggressive out of the corner here. A couple strokes, like you said earlier there, trying to close that gap. Through the Rensa we go. Perfect positioning here for D.O.N. Big opportunity right now.
Stealthy down back and got hit overhead. Stroke the victory, plus frames. Red RC as well. Counter hit again with the JS. The toxicity of the chemical love in the super from Stealthy. I'm tired of block.
Nice safe jump there, and great opportunity here for D.O.N. That's a big victory right there. Going into the next round, almost no burst here for Stealthy, and Stealthy has to survive the onslaught from D.O.N in order to get this back here for another round, or even this round. All right, nice Psycho Crusher into that wall.
D.O.N looking to press here. FD from Stealthy using up the resources. Great defensive sequence there. Got the 2D knockdown and the 2 HOTD to push D.O.N all the way back, but D.O.N's already back in. JH on the crossover. Stealthy trying to play the distance game. It's not me, it's you.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, the positioning here from D.O.N has been immaculate. It's definitely been all D.O.N throughout this entire set. Nice blue RC. Oh, and what an answer back. Purple RC, but not ready to block, unfortunately. D.O.N gonna catch up the jump H here. Stealthy in trouble, about to get shattered, and will goes for the slide knockdown again. The pressure continues. No resources to get out. PRC continues the pressure. Shatter does connect, takes the W. D.O.N up in the first game.
D.O.N looking mighty scary whenever the opponent is at the wall. You saw the slump reset there, going to, choose to get that reset action going rather than break the wall, reset things back to mid-screen. I actually heavily agree with that situation, considering how D.O.N was able to earn both of those rounds just with incredible high-low mixes on the corner pressure. And yeah, Stealthy just hasn't had the chance to really establish the actual gameplay. So it's going to be on Stealthy to see how can he create that distance and keep it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, because Stealthy had a great round start in that first game, and once again, we're looking like we're going to establish that in this round here. But D.O.N finds that sweet spot right in the middle. Oh, great cross-up from Stealthy here. Might just take a moment of adjustment here. Already get started, sitting a little pulled right now, just watching the pools go by, and now D.O.N with the approach. We've been on this back foot before here. Corner domination. Can Stealthy force out?
Nice fadeaway JS. That was incredibly good for Stealthy just to keep the range established. You see Stealthy going for the air jab, but D.O.N finds a way in. Stealthy with burst, doesn't get it. The stroke goes under, or it's a repeat of game 1. D.O.N looking to close the door on Stealthy's round 1 of this game 2. The chemical of the toxicity. It was too much. Stealthy couldn't get away in another super, but D.O.N was not hitting the button, and Stealthy's gonna pay. No, keeps it safe with the PRC.
Okay,
with the closeout. The patience of D.O.N to be able to not only continue the mix, but hit the brakes and just let him tire himself out in the corner. I'll let him do what he's gonna do, then I'll come back later.
Yes, go ahead. Spend all those resources. I still got another burst if I want to get out of jail for free. And now we're out of this corner. Just, getting right back into it, too. This Rensa MX is going to be a little bit tough here. Stealthy trying to take control, but D.O.N, no slouch. How many times do you have this opportunity? You don't get chances so often here. And D.O.N has been playing on that razor's edge every round. And this time, it's not going to do it. Perfect for Stealthy.
That's a way to answer back for sure. Let your opponent know, hey, I'm still awake at the wheel. I'm not going to just let you do what you want to do for free. Big conversion, though, off of the stroke. And now D.O.N pressing in into the corner. Stealthy with the JS2H. Get away. Stay back.
Please. But there's a new arrival here. And we're not dealing with any sort of diseases, none of that. COVID has to stay back away. Please.
We're good. I need my distance. D.O.N closing the gap wisely. You see the early breaks on the air movement, just landing on the ground sooner than maybe Stealthy is thinking, just to keep themselves safe. But Stealthy with 50% tension, and D.O.N looking for a way in. HP not on D.O.N's side at the moment.
No, not at all here. Gonna have to try to be very patient. Good dodge to make. Wow. You know, that short dash right there, so important. Gold burst, getting the resources we're looking for. That's an excellent burst right there for D.O.N. Red RC got the high-low mix, the empty dash to a high. It's a low rise. And Axel's a little bit too tall on this ride here. Oh my God, look at that.
Double toxicity. You got a burner Twitter account just so you can continue to put those toxic posts out there. That's rough. D.O.N with a quick 2-0 against Stealthy. So the round where Stealthy had the answers really did seem like, you know, that is the way that Stealthy wants to make those adjustments. But again, D.O.N started to do a lot of stagger steps, a lot of empty dashes to keep him guessing, and then the air dash, cutting it off short, making sure that Stealthy can't throw out a 5P or an anti-air to clip them and create something terrible.
Yeah, you know, and the hesitancy from Stealthy is so, you know, understandable, just because like one counter hit is going to be absolutely devastating. You know, being carried right over to the corner, you're in Eno's sweet spot as far as keep those high-low mixes as well, especially generally you're going to be close to a wall even. And this spacing here is perfect right now. So Stealthy trying to maintain that control, and yet again, D.O.N just knowing how to navigate the screen space here. Nice. High-low once again, stroke to Red RC.
And clean. D.O.N with a huge counter hit and the pickup, forced the burst out of Stealthy. Certainly didn't want to go through that wall or maybe lose it all. There's the command grab finally coming out. Stealthy getting some rinses down, able to continue the pressure from a long range. 2H, no closeout. Stealthy with 100% meter. PRC throw it in reverse. Nope. Oh, connection on the go burst.
So great opportunity here. PRC jump heavy slash closing out that round. Stealthy still in it here, and you gotta love it. You know, just the constant runaway game here, using as many resources as possible. We know how dangerous Eno can be in our face here, and Axel wanted to change it up a little bit. Nice spin cycle there, and always getting hit with the left right now. Stealthy doing a great job of that, just sitting precariously above your head and just making those ambiguous crossups. Really good decisions here, and D.O.N now with the offense in this corner.
C4 Stealthy trying to play the range game, gets the rainfall down. The jump over from D.O.N. Stealthy fighting back. There's the 2H. Not for free, says Stealthy. Not for free.
There we go. We got one on the board finally. And you know what? That might start to wear thin here for D.O.N, because D.O.N consistently has been pretty close to death on every single round. And you know, that defense is tough, especially when you think about, you know, trying to navigate that space from Axel is no easy feat. And like I said, especially as Eno, when generally Eno's in the sky, of course you can shorten her dash as well a little bit, holding down on the D-pad, or, you know, just holding 2, make it drop a little bit quicker than usual, go less distance, but still, you have to vary those movements. And, you know, D.O.N is capable in the close range. It's the far range we got to, you know, worry about.
Right now, Stealthy saying, low, I want to talk to you up close and personal. These sickles on the end of these chains can work just fine. Nice and easy does it. Stealthy backing out to that mid-range, trying to catch D.O.N, make the mistake, throwing out some sheet music. I like this approach from D.O.N. Here's the throw.
Oh, double dash. We ain't falling for it this time. That was, you know, a great Mario Kart game, but we're already on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition. You're going to have to upgrade the game, keep the switch sometime. Nice dash in once again here. Hold this pressure. Stroke does connect. Red RC forces the burst.
Burst out from Stealthy. Now D.O.N looking to close the door on this round. Needs to find a way in. Stealthy playing the evasion game. The floor is lava for D.O.N. Gonna have to figure out a way to approach the sickle flash in the pull in. Red RC blocked up the burst. Stealthy say, you know what? Let me quench that thirst for you real quick. Hit that burst button and I got something to ease your troubles. Stealthy looking to go 2-2.
Looking nice out here, finally calling out a burst from D.O.N here. That was a beautiful interaction, because D.O.N, you know, I think he done had enough of clutching it out here in these rounds, but now we're already getting this classic Eno pressure in the corner. Keep holding this pressure. D.O.N not giving Stealthy a chance. Finally getting the knockdown here. Stealthy fighting for the lives. I just swing it. Like, please.
I need help.
Let me out.
Assistance. Stealthy helping themselves though. D.O.N closing the gap. Stealthy does have burst available. D.O.N, I am sure, is aware of it. Does Stealthy want to invest in this round? No, doesn't look like it. Can't really blame him either, right? Character lead, life lead was not in their favor. They're going to hold on to that burst, see if they can get it done in this last round of game 4. However, D.O.N on set point.
Yep, D.O.N finally getting that block on that ambiguous cross up right there. Okay, here we go. Jump P, avoiding the note. In mid-screen range here. Now, D.O.N having to make that approach. Stealthy trying to preemptively shut these options down. Nice! Okay, wait for the dive kick, full punish, and back at it once again, full screen.
Yo, chill out over there. Oh, here we go. One vision charge. Didn't actually have the juggle state they wanted. The full screen throw. Stealthy saying, you know what? Sometimes you just got to do it with your own hands. Let me just go in. I like to put the work down with my own hands.
Just snuck in on you, didn't you? You know, just all that stealthiness, playing a little bit of Metal Gear Solid over here to close that gap. And
got the stars above the head. Game 5, here we go for the first match of the night. What better way to do it? D.O.N versus Stealthy, Eno versus Axel. Winner of this will be moving on to winners finals.
Jump back here. Nice. Okay. Able to block. And D.O.N, I just really appreciate the approach from D.O.N here, just really being cautious as to when they want to make that full-on aggression here. And yo, what a brilliant move off that stroke the tree, able to, you know, capitalize on that opportunity, being directly under Stealthy, making that jump H whip. No burst, we're just gonna let you slide.
Let you do what it do. Red RC to keep it going. Full conversion here and through the wall. Stealthy hanging on a dream right now for this round. D.O.N smelling blood in the water in the stroke again. Late night edition. D.O.N back on set point.
Yo, nice. Starting up the round with dive kick here. Get that soft knockdown. Push away. Stealthy running out of room. Have to push forward into this mid-screen range here, and now already in trouble. D.O.N not allowing the corner to be released here. It's going to be this offensive burst that D.O.N's going to keep control. Nice short dash.
Love these short dashes from D.O.N. Gets the counter hit. Continues anyway, didn't pick it up, forced the burst out of Stealthy. Stealthy needs every round to survive. Here's the side switch. D.O.N backing up, doesn't want to get clipped with anything weird. Blue RC on the Blue RC, but he said, yo, you're in the skies, I'm gonna block some damage.
All right, shut down 5P, keep it simple, full screen situation. You have the life lead here, but have to be so careful. A couple air dashes there, nice block on the stroke. Unfortunately, got the knockdown there, so to hold on to this high-low mix.
A little low on life, but Stealthy knows at the wall, if D.O.N gets in, it could be all over in a flash. Stealthy trying to go under the radar and does with the jab out on the dash attempt. Last round, last game, let's go.
This is the way to start. This is one Eno you have to worry about in this bracket, or just one of them. So, good luck. It's the classic Weds Night Fights special. How many Enos can we get through in this bracket? And they got 2 stocks left.
They got a whole band full for sure. D.O.N, though, trying to continue their run on the winner side. 2K2D knockdown. Such a huge win for Stealthy whenever they can get those. And now D.O.N really has a whole mountain to climb. This could be a start. Laying down some sheet music. YRC, my turn, please. Denied. Stealthy said, Stealthy, you know, I need a turn. And D.O.N was, no, I have to continue to do this. You don't understand.
I apologize, but this is my job. It's my nature. This is how I was born. Nice. Dive kick. Red RC keeps the pressure going, and you caught slipping in the corner. Final round, final game. Beautiful set between D.O.N and Stealthy. D.O.N coming out. Razor Zone 3-2.
Close set for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic set to watch. D.O.N was able to close the door at the end. Stealthy, though, notice when they were able to get the 2K2D knockdown right into the 2HOTG, the full screen push that Axel gets, so vital. And Eno just naturally one of those characters that may not run into that scenario a lot just because of the way her air dash works, right? That being in the air so much kind of puts you away. There were a couple of times where Stealthy slipped in the 5K, which is another good defensive button for Axel, but you got to be so careful because Eno's hover dash is so tricky that D.O.N was cutting the brakes short and just swinging with the guitar. If you get clipped up by that, you're still in a lot of trouble. So as you said, if you're in WNF, baby, you're gonna have to play against some Enos, and that's the way it goes.
Yeah, you know what? It's because of Weds Night Fights that I sit here and go, you know what? I need to start labbing this Eno because this character might be a smidgen of a problem if you don't do your homework on this one. You're right. Like the approach from D.O.N, finding those sweet spots in between the sickle chain is just so crucial to closing that gap in a lot of situations, because we saw Rensen come out and of course try to go for upward Rensen, and it's not even going to catch because of the sweet spot that Ino was sitting in, and that's perfect for her dash. And the recovery gives her enough time to set up another situation, kind of read out, because a lot of times we did see, all right, immediate reaction, 5P, surely another dash is coming out. And that's the mind games, the layers that we're going to see in a lot of these sets here, because that gives the 50-50 of, will it be a stroke to close the gap here, get the, pick up and extend the combo from there, or is it just going to be another dash like I had thought? There's the coin toss in this matchup against Ino. It's not easy just picking up Axel, throwing out sickles, and expecting a W to come your way. There is definitely some thought and work coming through with this character.
Absolutely. And I'm sure that's one of the things that Stealthy's going to be able to go back and look at. Now, not over for Stealthy. They're in losers quarterfinals, right? That was just winter side. So we might see a run back in the works in the future. However, we're going to jump over to the other side of winter semis. Razzo versus Test Your Luck, Leo versus Nago Ryuki. Both of these characters are strong. Let's put it that way first before we, I'll let chat do whatever they're going to do with deciding on which one is the strongest. It's probably Nago. So what we're going to say is Razzo and Test Your Luck, both, very, very, very good Guilty Gear Strive players. So it's not just about the characters in this scenario, right? This is, you're playing the person as well, and it matters a whole lot. We've seen both Razzo and Test Your Luck do tons of damage all over the place in many different brackets. So I'm curious at what level the Yomi starts, right? Because this isn't the first time these two have gone up against each other.
Yeah, you're absolutely right here. And Razzo today seems to be on the mind games play style today, kind of messing around a lot, playing with whiff punishes here, and really putting the style on the opponents today. So I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of sauce, what kind of frosting on top of the cake we're going to see from Razzo today, because it's always a real treat to see when Razzo is in that mode or really feeling themselves as well too. But you're right, Test Your Luck, of course, no slouch there. And it's only going to take a couple solid hits to really establish the situation here. I mean, Test Your Luck is definitely going to probably hit that level 2 rapidly and just shut down the startup for Razzo's Leo. However, Razzo, again, has a knowledge base as far as making those reversal opportunities. And of course, really kind of playing along with the idea of threatening a reversal DP or flash kick, is not afraid to put those out there and do, as you should be, honestly, especially if you have resources available.
If you got the tool, you might as well use it, right? And that's something that I know that Razzo has done time and time again. And it's going to really determine what Razzo can do once Test Your Luck gets in. He's playing Nago, so he's going to get in. And how can you force Nago back, right? Because once Nago spends those blood resources on specials to get in, if you can push Nago away, you're in a much better spot, because then they've spent resources, their blood gauge is high, they have to be careful what specials you can use. And now, obviously, with Leo, you're going to have to figure out a way to get in. But Leo has some options there if you can read the opponent, and that's why it's going to be so important for Razzo. On Test Your Luck side, you got to really know, what are you going to do if Razzo puts you into that back turn situation, especially as Nago, right? Like, how are you going to answer that? And how are you going to avoid scenarios where, Nago has, a lot of health and plenty of guts, but Leo can hack down trees with the best of them and put out plenty of damage. So again, that's why these type of matches are so exciting. If you're already excited, if you saw that first match and you were like, yo, WNF is sick, ! Matcherino in the chat. Make sure that you putting those codes in for the players. Show them some love. Let them know, hey, I appreciate what you're doing, and I'm very well entertained by this Guilty Gear Strive action. Let's get all those codes used up. I know we can do it. Mather, the chat says we can do it too. So, there's enough people in here to knock out 30 plus codes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You know what? It's great to always be able to see the high level play and learn from it as well. Especially fresh new ideas. Like, hey, I never thought about trying that out in the set too. And honestly, my big concern in this set is the speed in which Razzo potentially is going to play against Test Your Luck here. If Razzo is just going to smother the flames that Test Your Luck is putting out there, it's going to be really tough for Nago to get those necessary resources to really turn things around. And we'll have to start thinking about, some of the strike throw mix that Nago can definitely put in on, especially when we think about that blood-sucking universe being a great option to freely use those specials, getting out of the corner and kind of really manipulate the turn exchange between these two players.
It's like you said, you're playing Nago and you know what you're doing. It only takes one small conversion really to get yourself into a situation where the entire round is on his head. If you land a BSU, you get a little bit of meals on your, calorie counts up, and you're able to spend that blood as much as you want. The round can flip in an instant, and that is something that you're going to have to play around if you're Razzo. Now, fortunately, you're playing Leo, so I mean, your character's pretty good character over there with that Mr. White Fang. You got some options, but as you said, those options are going to be vital to be right. It's fitting the name is Test Your Luck, because sometimes that's what it feels like when you're going up against the big vampire man with a sword.
Yeah, you see Nagori, you can come up with the character select screen and say, okay, well, see how lucky I am today, huh?
You guys, we're gonna move to the bottom of the bracket because two people just are not responsive right now. So we're gonna go to the Nima versus I Am Rock.
Okay. All right. Anima, I Am Rock coming up then. All right. So Anima making that loser side run, putting in a ton of work. An early drop in the first round of the bracket, and then just the entire rest of the way fought tooth and nail to make it back in this top 8. So that was actually a surprising turnaround story for this player.
Listen, whenever you have to make that deep run after dropping out of winner's side early, it taxes you, right? Like, you have to put in so much more work. You're playing so many more matches. If you can break in the top 8, that's a W in and of itself. Now, obviously, all of these players want to move deeper into the bracket, because why wouldn't you? But hats off to Anima for getting here. I'm curious to see how they are going to be faring out the gates. Now, there has been a little bit of a break, obviously, between pools and top 8, so maybe they've had some chances to, get some refreshments, get a snack, kind of cool off for a moment, and then take it back to them. But yeah, if the further they go, the more they should be like, yeah, I'm feeling good about this, because it was not looking nice after winners round 1.
I mean, shoot, you should be feeling pretty good right now, especially to make it into this top 8. Anima had to take down Exolancer, and that was a 3-1 set on the loser side right there. So that was definitely a tough set for sure, but Exolancer is definitely like, I definitely showed Exolancer at the beginning. We all have seen Exolancer time and time again, and Anima taking it down. So, okay, cool. Anima starting things out here with the wonderful Ramlethal. Of course, I Am Rock back once again with Leo Whitefang.
Anima already spending the sword, gonna have to respect just a little bit. I Am Rock recognizing the opportunity, charged projectile Oki, turn around 6P, say it with your whole spirit and mean it.
You are not allowed to escape this corner for free. You're gonna have to pay the tax, the toll to get across the Leo border. Nice overhead, does get blocked. Oh wow, the reversal.
You know what it is. The motorboat. You just right across the keys and you blow them up. But the reversal super. I Am Rock saying, you know what? Let me show you a little bit of a super move. I got one myself. I love it. You see Leo, you know what it's going to be. But that was such a great established move from I Am Rock. But
everyone gets a blunder every now and again.
Everyone gets one.
Like, I'm somewhat of an overdrive user myself. Like, oh, are you? Push back to the corner. Turbulence got crossed up in the corner. Watch the toes. Great backdash from Nima, throwing you back through the corner. Good jump out here, but the pressure is mounting once again. Nice double high right there. No conversion after. PRC approach. Excellent from I Am Rock, fighting out of the corner with Turbulence interrupted by 5K.
Good defensive button there from Anima. Aware of the spacing and able to slip in that 5K. Sword set. Gotta respect the PRC after the first part of the Rekka to be as little minus as possible. And the trade goes in Anima's favor. I Am Rock needs to escape, gets tick thrown instead. Nima says, you might be Rock, but I got some paper.
We'll cover this up here. All right. Yeah, you know what? I Am Rock showing a lot of great knowledge in this matchup here. But will that be enough to sway Anima's game plan? Cool. Great flash kick there, but we're bursting, holding that corner. I see you buffering. I know what's coming.
Yeah.
I see you buffering.
Anima stepping back, like it looks like you got something to say, so I'm gonna just go ahead and let you vent for a little bit, and then I'm gonna do what I need to do, and that is get game 1 over with and done. Anima, early 1-0 start. I really like Anima's decision making and just able to read the Leo and the play from I Am Rock, knowing that, hey, I think a flash kick is coming, and I'm gonna go ahead and let my opponent do it. I Am Rock using heavy flash kick as well, so I mean, you got years to punish it on landing.
Yeah, unloaded the clip, no extras on deck, so it's a little bit scary to go off for these flash kicks, no resources here. But you know what? If you really believe you are the Rock, the one that's going to be able to stand strong and weather the storm, you know, hey, wind is an erosive weather pattern as well, so you got to be careful.
Speaking of being careful, them explosions catching up Iron Rock in the corner. Through the wall they go with the far slash. Plenty of meter for Anima. They're going to be able to do whatever they want. That's a block string, though, from Iron Rock. Got to be careful of the overdrive. Jake, jump back S. Really good option there.
Wow.
Super carry him forward. PRC for the OTG. Yo, the windshield wiper. Mans came up like, yo, let me clean your windows for you real quick. Already spraying the liquid on it. You're like, I don't need it. No. I got it.
Light's green, I'm trying to leave. Well, you're gonna have to hold on to this heavy fireball, says Iron Rock. Oh, great backdash. Oh my gosh, Anima called out the parry just a slight delay.
Incredible defensive sequence, but the JS connects. This could be huge damage. Turbulence, overhead, dome split wide open in the ground pound for the round. Iron Rock.
This has been an explosive set. Back and forth, 6 speed does connect though. Hold this space, has to be careful. Got caught, counter hit. That was a dash through attempt starting up. All right, hold the sword. Big jump in, doesn't have to guess. Nice flash kick again. You are not allowed to say,
blocked it up this time. 2H, but no huge punish. Anima, even when getting hit, choosing to burst there at the end of that heavy flash kick, put Iron Rock back in the corner, and now Iron Rock in a whole lot of trouble. Anima trying to burst forward into a 2-0 scenario. Berserker slash cross through. Which way did I go? Iron Rock looking to continue this pressure. Backstep though. PRC waited for it. Anima with the knowledge check. Yo, hold on. Timeout. Anima is watching Iron Rock stream or, you know, sitting next to them in their mind, because every time Iron Rock tries to come out with a turn stealing option, no dice.
No, not at all. Here's the new type chime. Like, wait a minute, something's wrong here.
I feel the reversal super coming. Let me back up.
All right, well, Anima up 2-0 against Iron Rock here. Anima, you know, has been caught a couple times here, but it's the comeback factor that Anima has been showing today. And this is clearly why Anima has made it throughout this entire loser's run. Immediately from round 1 here already. Going to be pushed back into the corner. Good hit screen presence here from Anima.
Yeah, jump back S is really just putting Iron Rock into a difficult space when trying to approach with Leo. You know, JH not doing anything. You know, JS gets blown up by it as well. So they're going to have to find a different way to move forward. Great tech from Anima, but Iron Rock picking up where they left off. The low opens up the toes and the super through the wall.
No burst available thanks to this overdrive here. We're going to take that grip of damage. Make you think twice before you try to burst it. All right, push back to the corner again. The 6P attempt gets shut down. Red RC Turbulence. All right, here we go. We got a game point on board here for Iron Rock. It's not over yet. Whip throw. Doesn't get punished. Thank goodness. 6P though.
Block so far from Anima, but Iron Rock hammering through. Yeah, I said one too many times. With the Berserker slash, you're gonna have to hold this pressure at the wall, and through you go with the windshield wiper, cleaning it off.
They catch up here. Hold the mustard. Nice explosion off. Oh, Red R or YRC to get back out of the corner there.
The meter from Anima though. They got one touch. The Red RC, walk with me, talk with me. I will see you next week, says Anima. The finish with the close slash, and they're gonna be looking to shut down Iron Rock's WNF run.
Yep, that's a big interrupt right there. You got to be so careful. With those mid-screen buttons, characters like Ramathal can definitely shut down that big startup from the heavy fireball there. Nice backdash from Iron Rock to avoid that 6 speed. I'm going to take the block stun from it and continue to maintain corner pressure.
Heavy fireball, the turnaround 6-piece. Great button for Leo. Chase down from Iron Rock.
Dashes, catch the uncharged dust. Red RC to pick it up. A little bit too high, unfortunately, there. Already stuck in a back turn stance.
RC after the Daro, Anima pressuring, doesn't have the other sword. The step back far slash though, catches Iron Rock reaching. Sword said, gotta respect. No, the Berserker slash out, the whiff throw, And here's the burst. Anima's got one more chance for this. Gets the JD and the follow through.
Okay, still has a tall order to do here. Can't leave any gaps because we know that Iron Rock is hungry to throw out a flash kick whenever they darn well please. The run-up gets blown up by the heavy fireball from Iron Rock. Guaranteed that was a throw attempt. You know Ramlethals are notorious for just running up, putting hands on you, and having a conversation. Listen here, I need to speak to your manager. I need a refund right now.
These drinks were not made to my order. Take them back and give me a refund. Anima taking their time, thinking about it. I like this kind of, okay, where did I go wrong? What happened? Resetting and then back in the game before we go. But I Am Rock putting themselves on the board with the game, and in a place like Strive, you can get one game, you can certainly get three. That's just the way and the speed of the game for sure. So Anima has to be careful that the reverse sweep doesn't come through. On the other hand, I Am Rock probably feeling pretty good about themselves.
Yeah, honestly, way to turn things around here. Kind of catching the pace. We're not seeing so many, overextensions here from I Am Rock, and really kind of keeping it tight as far as the ground game goes. But here we go. Anima already holding the offensive. Great jump in from I Am Rock. We're going to get first right away. 6P tries to hold the offense, but forgot to respect the meter from Anima.
Mortal Bato. I'm pretty sure that translates into don't do it. In whatever language that is, because great super from Ram, usable and very hard to punish in a lot of situations. There's the turnaround throw. Anima choosing not to throw the sword out, careful of the Berserker Slash this time, but Iron Rock gets a chance. Has burst available as well. JS, this combo can hurt. Oh, the turbulence drop from the overhead connects.
Where do you think you're going?
I wasn't done.
I'm still not done.
I wasn't done.
Overdrive. Shatter off to the corner here. Hard knockdown. Blocks the cross up. A throw, just in case he thought you were going to be foolish. Attempt here. Great chase. Once again, I Am Rock finding the space to backdash and closing the gap with the forward advancing normal.
Now, I Am Rock just playing defense with the life lead, trying to do the most intelligent, low-risk things. Got stood up with the tap, dust. Now they're at the wall. Anima, empty sword, cleaning through, has positive bonus, needs to be careful. The far slash counter hits. Oh no, this could be it. I Am Rock tick thrown out of the bracket. Anima with an invisible pixel comeback.
I can't believe it. Just a sneeze away from taking the round right there, and off the wake up after getting shattered. I mean, I know it wasn't a hard knockdown, but anything else besides the fireball, something faster, something to close the gap, could have changed the tide for you. We could have had another full set game here, but unfortunately, Ramlethal can just reach right out the gate after that knockdown and after the shatter through the wall. Great stuff from both players.
Absolutely great stuff from both players. Anima still in it, gonna have to go up against Stealthy. But before we get there, we are back at it, and finally, it is Intel's Razzo versus Test Your Luck. Leo Whitefang versus Nagoyuki for the winners semifinals. The winner of this punches their ticket through the dance against Don Zeno.
That's a dance I don't want to be a part of, honestly. She'll probably pick me up and drop me down the way that she floats all the way up the sky, and I have to remind her all the time, I can't fly. It's not physically possible for me. I don't know what you're doing.
Gravity boost. When you get back down here, I'll talk to you. Until then, I don't know what to tell you. What I do know to tell everyone is this is going to be exciting. I've been looking forward to this ever since I showed them show up in top 8. Razzo with the opening gambit gets the back turn throw. Here we go.
Yeah, 6P start interrupts that 5K from Test Your Luck. Great opening start here for Razzo, trying to establish his corner dominance. Ooh, push back right there. Brilliant stuff. Already put right back in the corner. Razzo in control. Guard point. And wow, the risk. I mean, what do? You tested your luck. You tested your luck. You tested his luck, and Razzo did and won.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't gamble at all. Slid up with the blue RC. The super on responds. The flash kick on the super Razzo. Razzo reached into Test Your Luck's pockets and was like, I'm going to gamble with your money.
I told you that way before the set started that Razzo is on a different level right now and is really showing off right now. We got the frosting, the cream cheese frosting on the red velvet cake right now.
Back turn Turn throw situation again. Tester Luck, the dome split wide open and gave him a part 2. Just to let him know he meant it. Tester Luck hemmed up in the corner. 5K for the defense. The clash and the 6P and another clash. Razzo doesn't care. He's like, you can put that sword away.
Oh my god. Okay, we're going for the super. It has enough meter to go for a cancel. Super right back. Tester Luck is trying to roll the dice, and it's not going to pay off. Punish the Chicago way. It blocks the burst. Razzo is in your head right now, and this is insane.
Hit him with the Chicago punish. Let me put a little bit of salt on that, dog, because I know you're feeling it. I know you're feeling it.
What's a Chicago punish?
You Chicago can have a better punish, but you just decide to throw.
Yeah. If you block a DP or a super, you just run up throw. That's that Chicago.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Oh my goodness, Razzo with a fast and pretty decisive 1-0. That Intel sponsorship was real. They shipped him an I-19 or something. It was like, put it in your brain. Just put it straight into your brain.
Remember we got rid of the engram box? We brought it back just for you. There's several Intel processors in here. Create the greatest computer ever, and it'll make your Leo the strongest ever.
More powerful for sure. Tester Luck playing a little bit slower. Blood gauge is cranked. Gonna have those enhanced normals. Gets the 2K 2D and the lift with the red RC. Razzo immediately adjusts. No parts of it, sir.
Well, okay, dash up 2K does get burst back here. Oh, what a counter hit. Razzo going for the side swat. Nice pickup after the overhead. Watch the toes. Tester Luck gonna have to block here. Nice bounce off the wall. A little bit too far to fully extend guard point. Just out a little bit too early. You tried. You really did, but Tester Luck was not biting.
Oh my god. Caught the backdash with the slash off the back turn. Tester Luck has to guess, and the berserker slash through will do. Razzo. Okay. He's seen all scenarios.
Yeah, Razzo is playing like an animal right now, and I don't know what to do to stop the onslaught of Leo right now, and neither does Tester Luck. Just really trying everything. Nice. Gets the counter hit, but not anything too significant. Does have level 2 blood here. Establish some sort of gameplay. The clash again, and immediately Razzo reacting. Finally, getting a DP punish. It's well deserved here. You weathered the storm, Tester Luck. You earned this one.
Certainly have earned the corner pressure, but the blood gauge is mad cranked at the moment. Tried to jump up, blocks the JS. Backstep gets caught up. 2H though. Razzo needs to find a way in. Can't get into that clash range. Gets the low instead. Arnhem and Bailey, baby. We going all types of juggles.
Backup pressure in the corner. Caught low. One more shot will do it. We're in chip damage range. The blood-sucking universe on a punish. I believe that was a DP attempt right there. Okay, great guess right there.
Oh, okay.
Punish!
Yeah. Unfortunate, was not able to get that max punish at all. And Razzo again clashing with the 5H on reaction is just that's some disgusting stuff. Razzo, I don't know how they do it. Tester Luck though gonna need to figure out how to get it done. The red RC to keep it going. Waited for the close slash and the burst ends. Tester Luck on to the other side.
Point out there. To hold that one. Nice counter hit. Goes for the chop. What do you think? Get off of me! Just try to make the approach here, the slash for your troubles, but DP right back at you. Razzo unswayed. 2S does connect though. Tester Luck getting the game on the board, and it was a scruffle for sure. Just a whole entire scruffle.
It was really, really a scrap fest for Tester Luck, but they were able to get themselves into ranges where Razzo couldn't do the flash kick tech against 5H from Nago. Yeah. And capitalize off of it, right? So Tester Luck moved themselves outside of that range. That's really what allowed them to continue their pressure situations. And just blocking up a couple of DPs will help you in your life if you're Tester Luck.
Yeah, absolutely. These micro adjustments that Tester Luck is making is going the distance here. Look at this. Already got a corner shatter here. Didn't take a lot to turn the tide here, but Razzo, this is normal life point for Razzo. We've seen it throughout this entire set, acting as though nothing changed. Big counter hit.
Forced out the burst. Berserker slash right back in to pick up where they left off. Turbulence through the wall. Razzo wants it all. Game 3 looking very close at the moment. Tester Luck gets clipped up. Walk with me, talk with me after the red RC. Razzo.
That's a beautiful pickup off Turbulence. A couple claps for you to throw you out into the next section of the stage to take that round. What a pickup right there for Razzo to turn things around. Ooh, great 6P here from Test Your Luck. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get OTG. Another 6P again.
The upper body involved from 6P is going to help Test Your Luck out a lot if they're able to time it correctly. If Razzo starts to stagger step a little bit, though, it could spell trouble. Back turn S, big connection, mixing them. My man's getting the top shelf drinks tonight. And blocked the burst. He said, no, don't worry about the tip. This one's on the house.
Oh, the full overdrive right there, and it's just so overwhelming to deal with the left, right, because Razzo has been non-stop on every opportunity. A couple of hits, even on knockdowns. Great stash up throw. Razzo up 2-1 right now on Test Your Luck. Everything, the work that Test Your Luck put in, those micro adjustments that we made in the last game, now we got to do it all over again.
Didn't game 3 just start? What happened? Razzo.
Just Razzo is unswayed. It's just, what do you do to stop Razzo from committing to this offense? And it seems like there's very little that Test Your Luck can really do, because Test Your Luck has definitely significantly hit, has called out some of these offensive options here. I mean, here we go. Let's see if this makes an adjustment or, you know, gives Razzo a moment of pause, but still, Razzo's coming, swinging full force.
Test Your Luck hemmed up in the corner at the moment. Razzo hammering at the guard, the stagger,
oh
blocked up the burst as well. He said, you know what, that was so tasty, I think I'm gonna give myself another.
Just read like a book. It was just it's so difficult to really try to make an adjustment when your opponent is in your head like this. This is insane. Test Your Luck is in a ton of trouble.
Set point, Razzo and Test Your Luck needs to find the answers immediately. There's the start of something. BSU be able to play with a little bit more blood. 6H or OTG catching the backstep. No, gets thrown instead, and now it's Razzo's turn to hit buttons. Interrupted. Test Your Luck working on a different type of schedule this time.
Yes, Purple RC. All right, trying to keep up the pace here. Trying to keep up with Leo. Easier said than done. Already getting crossed up. Don't think about backstepping. I already got the toes covered. Another overhead pickup once again. An overhead same side turbulence to go for this corner situation. No, we're just gonna stay in the midstream. My God, Razzo mixing once again, taking it 3-1 over Test Your Luck. And honestly, I guess Test Your Luck needs to buy I Get to Play DLC, because I don't think there was a player 2 option in Test Your Luck's copy of the game. Like,
no, Razzo booted up and was like, yo, we're going into the lab. I'm gonna show you a couple of mixes, you know, some left rights with Leo, you know, so optimize your stuff. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe, and called it at 10 minutes and then moved on to winners finals. That was some disgusting stuff from Razzo, and no credit taken away from Test Your Luck. They had some answers there, but Razzo just kept evolving time and time again and just answering right back immediately.
Yeah, honestly, just was really on point, and Razzo's been like that throughout this entire bracket, really showing off, not in like a boisterous way, just showing that, hey, I had the knowledge, I had the skills, this is why I made it for the Series E, and this is why I got picked by Intel. But next up, we do have IQ Mira. Should be playing up against Tickle Me More, Soul, and of course another Eno. It's Weds Night Fights, the Eno Invitational.
What do you expect? Tickle Me More, obviously another very strong player. Mira, definitely an accomplished and strong Soul player. Early burst might be a little punishing here. Tickle Me More with the 6H continuation, double toxicity, wake up 5K. You better believe it. If you're not slapping that 5K button on wake up, you're not playing Soul bad guy. I don't know who you're playing.
Exactly. You'd be crazy not to. This character is a legacy button for a reason. Okay, nice pickup. Should be getting closer around. Drop the OTG though. Doesn't matter. We're just gonna dash in buttons.
That was a reset.
Good stuff.
It was a reset.
Yeah, obviously, you know, I played it all along.
Oh, the DP on the stroke.
Wow. Gutsy. Backdash.
Tickle Me More not deterred whatsoever. Laying down the sheet music, opened up on the dome, a burst out for Mira, but it's Tickle Me More with the punish here. The low, open up the toes at the wall, another one. Yo, Mira's not afraid.
Yeah, I caught that burst. Unfortunately, going to the other side though. Doesn't matter. Tickle Me More gonna get the pickup. Love to close it out here. First game, Tickle Me More's side. Ooh. You know what? Honestly, if you are Mira, though, it's a great decision to kind of be, all right, I'll be fine. I do have DP. I have answers for a lot of this mix from Eno, but you got to be right. If you're going to commit to things like that, you have to be right every time. Yeah, you know what? Eventually,
I mean, you're going to be wrong eventually. And Tickle Me More showed what happens when you were. And also, they were able to change up their approach right away, right? Like Mira would DP Tickle Me More off of them, and they would still be going at it. The turnaround 5K is really the thing that forced Tickle Me More to slow down for more than a second. And I'm curious to see if Mira starts to use 5K a little bit more to try to snipe Tickle Me More out the air. But then you get hit with stuff like that. Stroke of victory coming through.
Backdash. We're going to challenge the slash. It doesn't matter. Tickle Me More. Still pressing buttons right back at you. Good whip punish on the 5K. We're stroking. D. Tries to get a pickup there.
Mix.
Oh, no. Actually, we had enough for overdrive there.
Yeah,
Will kill.
Yeah. Well, that's a done deal. You're lined up. You're leaned up against the wall. You're going to listen to the whole concert for sure. Tickle Me More looking to go up 2-0. Far slash. Now we're seeing some soul.
All right. Fafnir, you forgot about the heavy slash coming through. It hurts. It's a train. Nice bandit bringer. Oh my God. 5K pickup. I appreciate every soul combo I see.
Yo!
Nice. DP. Another one. Clean hit. 6HS OTG. What are you 2 slashing for? I'm up here. Hello? Bandit bringer.
Bringing down the house is Mira, getting around on their side. There's a 5K punish as well. Block the tackle. Now Tickle Me More in a whole lot of trouble. You know, with the backstep, be able to push themselves to mid-screen.
Wake up backdash in return. Mira gonna pick it up. Yeah, take that burst. Absolutely. You know it was Death City for you if you took that next hit off of the red RC Volcanic Viper. Jumping here, Tickle Me More has a lot of resources to turn this around here. 5K.
There it is.
Don't you forget it.
Didn't quite get the finished PRC air throw. Mira not out of the woods just yet. PRC throw it in reverse. And the 5K punish on the Psycho Push.
It's the $5,000 button right there. It's a $500 event. You're going to get the 5K treatment.
I like it. I like to see Mira making those adjustments. And now we're going into game 3. All tied up because of it. Like I said, 5K. I mean, look, you pick the character, use everything, use it all. And you see that. And, it's a little bit, it's still punishable, obviously, in a lot of scenarios, but it's not the commitment of a Volcanic Viper, right? Like it's one of those things where, okay, I'm going to see if I can use this. Now you have to be smart when and where you're going to place it, but I like Mira going to that normal and then slipping in some Volcanic Vipers in the future. We're going to see how that plays out. Game 3 underway, all tied up, the toes blown back.
Yeah, 2HS, tremendous. It's shattering right through the boots even of Soul Bad Guy, making that burst all the way to the corner of the 5K pickup. Oh, unfortunately, jump D causing the bounce a little bit too far right there. All right, so now Tickle Me More, got a new lease on life here. Allowed to live just one more round.
Just one round at a time. PRC at the wall, go for the slump. Absolutely. It was a high all the time. And the charge does plug in the amp. We drop in the base. Tickle Me More with doing one on the side.
Cool. Bandit. Oh, where do you think you're going? Fafnir coming right through you. Close slash again. Clean hit does get that shatter.
Oof. Massive damage. Tickle Me
for a couple mistakes.
Evaporate. All I did was whiff. Too bad.
Yeah, that's your fault, kid. Oh, trying to go for wild throw, not biting. Volcanic Viper once again. You gotta keep going. If we saw anything from Razzo or learned anything from Razzo's set, you keep the offense going. If you got your opponent reeling backwards, keep the pressure going and don't give them a moment to think about what's going on before they can answer back.
Volcanic Viper again on the meaty stroke, the victory. Mira got the far slash hit, didn't necessarily believe, tried to backstep, got blown up, burst, immediately ejects. Tickle Me More with the chemical love, throwing out the sheet music again, and another huge counter hit. The burst for Tickle Me More saves them, and they get the air hit. Full conversion here. Gotta guess, wake up 5K is the way to play.
5K 6S, we need some space here. You're not gonna get it. Red RC to close out the game. 2-1 for Tickle Me More right now.
Yo, this is a scrap fest for sure, because whenever one of them gets knocked down, you never know who's gonna come out on top because buttons are being pressed. Nobody's trying to block.
Tickle Me More is doing their best to try to media and try to really set up that Oki, and Mira's like, you know what? This time I'm gonna 5K. This time I'm gonna throw out the DP. It's just roll the dice, see what happens. Throw a dart at the board, and that's the option I choose today. You're gonna have to deal with it. And that's terrifying, especially when Mira gets going. When she gets the counter hit right here, we're going to keep that offense going. And once we have the lead on attrition, Mira will definitely not let go of that gas pedal.
Jump back, gold burst, paycheck just came through.
Yes.
Spend a lot of money and it ain't on rent. Red RC, the quick addition off the wall, back on it with the cleanest of hits, and make sure they go through with the JD. Tons of damage from Mira.
Really strong start here for this game. 5K conversion into Volcanic Viper. You're done, kid.
The old heat and yeet, I see.
Jump in here from Ito. Oh, excellent counter hit to start. And I gotta appreciate trying to stay at that safe range right there. Unfortunately, Mira not swayed at all. Gonna continue the pressure. Blocks the burst.
RC from Mira. Exposing the burst there with the RC all the time in the world. Tickle Me More lit up by the gun flame. Nice and toasty as we go into game 5.
Simple. Just a simple gun flame. You're going to have to come down eventually. And this is the space that you want to be in. And I made it a nightmare for you. The floor is lava.
Absolutely is. Game 5 situation here. Obviously, this being on the loser side means that somebody's going to go home. And 500 in the pot. Neither one of them wants to stop playing tonight, and I can't blame them. Speaking of the pot, make sure you hit that Matcherino up after this round. Don't think I forgot.
We definitely did not forget. I just took a peek at that myself. We see you.
Here we go. Game 5 for all the marbles and immediate anti-air for Mira. Checking out. She's like, man, this 5K button's kind of.
Have y'all seen this button? Get over here.
2S counter hit, revolver to the chest. Trying to lay him to rest. Tickle Me More has to FD that Fafnir. Gets a counter hit and a whiff burst. This is trouble.
Okay, got the YRC though. Choo comes the Soul Train out here. Full screen here. Done the play. Nice duck under Chemical Love there. Tried to get the pickup with Bandit Revolver. Unfortunately, not going to get the full conversion. Doesn't matter. We're close enough for the gut punch. Close slash. Mira is on match point. 2/ counter hit, able to get the full conversion pickup into the corner. Beautiful round start for Mira.
Knocking at your door, trying to get into your home. Tickle Me More can't keep it closed, and Mira with another far / counter hit. Just stepping back and I'm gonna just let this button rock.
Oh no, could have been worse. If that were a 5K though, it'd be over.
No! Mira saying, I need to just let me touch you. Stick out my hand. See if I can come back with $500,000. Mira with the command grab. Super. Ouch.
The heaviest of mob cemeteries. Look, you don't want to be the one that gets caught by a heavy mob cemetery, especially on Weds Night Fights. I'm sorry. It's time for a gamer tag change. That wasn't me.
That was me. I don't even play that character. I don't know what you're talking about. But what I am talking about is seeing more of that soul from Mira. I'm excited for that. We're going to be going up against Tesher Luck in losers quarterfinals. But before we get there, make sure to show some love with the Matcherino codes. That heavy mob cemetery alone is worth at least 50 codes. So, we should just go ahead and take care of that while we're at it. Go ahead and click 2 clicks, Zero. That's all you need to do. And you're done.
Right,
that's
just
it.
A couple clicks. You're already logged into your Twitch anyways. So you just click the link that's already there, and then you click the button that's already there. There's over 300 of you watching right now. There's only 30 codes. Come on. It's that easy.
Super, super easy to do. And it's nice to show love to the players. I'm a big fan of that. And hopefully we can get the rest of those codes done as we move forward. Losers quarterfinals action. Stealthy versus Anima. Ramlethal versus Axel Low.
Oh boy. A tough one. Trying to sit in this mid-range is going to be so important for Anima here. And Stealthy, we're seeing trying to fight for that mid-range. And I think this is going to be a little bit better, hopefully a little bit better. The way that Stealthy was playing that last game, we'll see. Because Anima, definitely been putting in the work, and we saw the proof is in the pudding here for Anima.
Absolutely is, and Anima, as you said, working from losers round 1 to get to this position. Stealthy, though, certainly wants that run back against D.O.N. Gonna have to earn it. Anima hemmed up in the corner, trying to find a way to approach the far slash and the wall bounce. You definitely can't burst that combo, and Anima was hanging out. Gets the counter hit, forced the burst out of Stealthy here. Looking good for Anima. The eject button in the chase down. He says, sir, you can't leave the restaurant without paying, sir.
Gonna have to ask that you sit down. Sir, I'm just gonna leave. Nope, you can't. The fasten seatbelt sign is on. All right, your choice. Don't want to wear the seatbelt? You get lost.
Hey, dude, you can't dine and dash versus air dashers, bro. Come on.
It's in the name. It's certainly in the name, and Anima continuing to make a name for themselves. Stealthy got some adjustments to make here. Jump back S, trying to play the range game, taking advantage of the sword being away from Ramlethal. Good stuff. There's an explosion. Anima losing health quickly. Stealthy saying, you know what, go ahead and stay over there. I need to call my credit card company, make sure everything's looking good before I pay this tax.
Yeah, don't you worry. I'm definitely gonna be able to afford it. Don't you worry. Oh, another opportunity here for Stealthy in this game. But Anima, just gonna need a couple swings. Great dash up here to avoid that 5P. That's unfortunate for Stealthy in that situation, though. Okay,
JS dash. Again, Anima's so good with spacing out JS to answer other characters' air options and sometimes the grounded options as well. See Stealthy hemmed up. 6H with no sword, but gonna go through with the record. Red RC to keep it clean. 2S, lessen the boots.
Didn't even have an opportunity to try to faultless defense here. You're almost dead. No resources. Rensen is the start. Does Stealthy make it out? Does Stealthy sneak away with this one?
No. Nope. Again, JS. It's a great button, but the way that Anima uses it, delayed enough to pretty much say, okay, I'm going to make sure I'm throwing this out at the right time. And preemptively as well in the neutral. It's on both on approach and defense that Anima has really just been sniping with that button. And it saved them a lot of really mental effort because they don't have to play the game of, I'm going to wait and react. I'm preemptively doing this and getting the correct reads.
You're absolutely right here. And of course, it's just such a strong mid-range game against Axel. Axel really wanting to push away, try to play that full screen, kind of try to command that mid-range, but when you're talking about on paper, who's got that better mid-range? Ramlethal all day on this one.
All day, every day. 2H, big counter hit, pulled him in, and blocked the burst.
Okay. Took a good grip of health right here. Another push back. Once again, trying to play that full screen game, able to snipe out with Rensen, but Anima ready for the scoop.
Stealthy does have the life lead, has meter as well. PRC's forward, Anima steps back, but gets clipped low. Still has some HP. That is Omega Plus in the 2K. It's going to finish it off for Stealthy.
Yeah, absolutely. Mash that throw when you can, but in that situation, if Stealthy is primed and ready, that 2K will definitely put in a world of hurt out there. Nice jump in, though. Holy smokes, Anima going to take advantage of this one. Has the overdrive on deck. Hard knockdown, and look at this, a massive life lead, tons of work. Like the throw will do it.
That tick throw really good off the close slash. As you say, Ramlethal players will do it to you. They'll dash from 2 matches over the throw. Like, bro, this is not even time for the match. Nah, I had to do it.
Other side of the venue, they already threw the throw, but
Stealthy though, escaping the corner, getting that mid-screen pressure, trying to lock Anima down. Great anti-air from Stealthy. The pull in and the reverse. Stealthy.
Brilliant stuff here. Going to get the mix. Okay, but look at this. You've lost a lot of ground here. Pushed right back into the corner. Has to weather the storm. It does figure out how to thread the needle. Jump, heavy slash. Stealthy putting a point on the board now.
Going into another game 3 here at Wednesday Night Fights. All tied up. You thought I was playing? This bracket is heated every week. It's not an easy feat.
No, definitely not. To try to follow up, every single week, I'm always shocked to see the matches that we do see because they're always excellent sets and great content to keep looking back on as well, too. I literally fills my week of studying, honestly, through Guilty Gear.
The whole course, for sure. And Stealthy trying to make sure we get all 5 of them. Big counter hit, pull in again, side switch with the regular jump. I like Stealthy mixing up the options after the pull in, keeping Anima on their toes so they can't just autopilot, but the 6P and the conversion, Anima locked all the way in.
honestly, Ramithal 6P is just tremendous. Oh, with the jump slash, unfortunately, that was a strange interaction. And Stealthy getting out for it. Brilliant stuff. Jump heavy slash does connect here for Stealthy. Put out the spin cycle. You're not going to get the sword back. It's over.
It's mine now. It belongs to me. You threw it at me. It belongs to me. School y'all roots for Stealthy as they are trying to teach Anima a thing or two. But the jump in from Anima and the Darrow follow-up, it's the wall pressure, and this is what Ram wants. Ramithal players want one thing, and it is disgusting.
Absolutely. The slash does connect, though. Where do you think you're going? 5K, though. Stealthy sneaking it in there. Nice rinse and explosion, pushing, trying to see. I love the awareness of Stealthy now. We've been challenged enough with the run-up slash. I don't want to get counter hit anymore. The windshield wiper of doom.
Oh, Lord. From downtown, Stealthy gets lit up by the windshield wiper, pushed back to the corner. The 2H and the burst block. Stealthy fully aware, saying, I'm the stealthy one. You're on my radar.
There is no sneaking around me. I am very, very sneaky.
Absolutely. Stealthy with the good stuff, putting themselves up 2-1. Anima, though, not out of it just yet, but a couple of JSs haven't come through in situations where they normally would, even just to get Stealthy to block. And that slowly started to change the tide, along with Stealthy just varying up those offensive options, forcing Anima to just continue to guess on defense, which is, I mean, that's what you want your opponent doing. You never want them comfortable. And now Stealthy looking to get the most comfort with this 3-1.
Oh, okay. Already a great victory at round start, forcing the burst from Anima and not going to catch anything for it. 5K interrupt. Stealthy is putting on the offense and is paying off in spades.
With the jump in, I had to FD that up. Charge dust whiff. Incredible read if it worked, but it gave Anima the corner, and Stealthy now gets hit by the end, and the burst is definitely blocked. Hammering away at the guard. Stealthy with 50% tension, but can you use it? About 75 JPs later, we get a throw from Anima. Close slash counter hit and dead. Anima was like, where are you going? I told you to stay still.
Why don't you just behave in the grocery store like all the other kids? Don't ask for the candy bar ever again. Anyway.
Flashbacks of Hidden Zero. Stop.
Right. Okay, great backdash. Unfortunate blunder here from Stealthy. Sent off the explosion, but no connection for Anima here. So Anima can continue this offense in this corner. Jump out, takes the opportunity, extending the momentum with the PRC.
Jump back S coming through again. Anima has to approach, but losing life to do so. The stand does and punish with the 2K2D. Stealthy not sleep at all. Only needs a tap to earn themselves set point.
Trying to push out ever so slightly with FD. It's not going to work out. Unfortunately, the defense cracks here for Stealthy, and Anima takes that game there. 2-2.
Close.
They are both fighting for this one for sure. Yeah,
absolutely.
Like, honestly, this whole bracket has been like this. Jeez.
They should. They definitely should. And another game 5 here. I love to see it. Anima versus Stealthy here on the loser side. You know, this is the tournament life right now. Anima is going to be up to them to really get this round start quick and get in before Stealthy can set up the range game. 6P is the way to do it.
Absolutely. Great start. Play the distance again, of course. Stealthy special caught with the Rents and Explosion this time. We take those trades. Absolutely.
Certainly do. 2H clipping the toes, 2K2D knockdown, and just like that, Anima, 10% health, if that. Clash on the anti-air attempt with the JH. Anima still looking for a way in. Holding on to burst, probably doesn't even want to use it here. JS finally connects.
Tried to jail out and does succeed. Okay. Unfortunately, not going to get scooped up though, but Stealthy in a whole mess of trouble. RC does continue. Pressure continues. Finds the throw. Oh my god. OGG doesn't kill. One more touch will do it. And there it is.
Stealthy got the throw and left the city. Bye-bye. See you later. All right, have a good one.
Stealthy needs to stop with these sneaky throws. I know it's the name, but please. We understand
Locked
the
up
brand
the
at
burst
this
as
point.
well. Stealthy making the set point look pretty definitive. Anima has a lot of work to do. Stealthy with burst and meter.
Oh my god. PRC extension here. Rensen closing it out with the perfect, no less. 3-2. Stealthy coming out on top. And the heartbreaker, Anima, putting in so much work to get to this point in the bracket. Great stuff. and honestly one to continue to watch out for as well too. But Stealthy made it all the way to the loser semi side now. One more step closer.
You know, it's one of those things where we saw the adaptation happen from Stealthy probably in that game 2 area. They made some shifts. It was like, okay, yo, this is getting a little bit rough for me here, and it continued on the way through, answering some of the things like the jump slash that Anima was using. That thing was like insta lock. He had, you know, aim assist to 100. You know, you just closed your eyes and pressed the button, and it was a headshot every time. That started to die off as Stealthy started to put themselves into ranges where JS would whiff and be able to get some anti-air attempts out. And then from there, you slowly saw Stealthy able to escape the corner, able to, you know, side switch after they get the knockdown and start to get in 2K2D, which is so important for Axel to be able to do. Putting all those together, and that's why Stealthy is going to be eating a little bit in the loser semi side of things.
Yeah, Stealthy definitely did a great job adjusting, like you said. It honestly shut down a lot of those regular offensive options that Anima just constantly would get away with in that first game. It was crazy to see that, you know, Stealthy made every single one of those micro adjustments, because that's, you know, the caliber of player that Anima is. And because of that, you should definitely check out the match Reno. Get a couple contribution codes for that one. Tell your friends, I saw this great Axel player. Stealthy just snuck in a victory once again. And the commentator won't stop making stealth jokes on air. It's crazy.
I tell you what, you get those codes down to 0, and we will cut off the stealth jokes completely. Until then, you're gonna have to stick around. I hope you like Metal Gear, because we're not done just yet. Neither is Stealthy. But before we get there, we got another losers quarter to play. Gonna be Test Your Luck versus Mira, Nago versus Soul.
Oh. This is a great fight to see always, and you know what, especially seeing Mira coming back as well too. This is going to be, you know, one aggressive fight, and if you want to talk about a player that's going to test their luck, it's also going to be Mira. You know, it'll be flares of Razzo almost in this set here. Great backdash attempt, just going full screen. Oh, the delay heavy slash, you know, the Soul special.
Sometimes that's all you need to get it started. Step back, far slash, full conversion with the quick RC from Mira. Go for the OG, the backstep. Why are you reaching? I'm not done. Lecture's not over.
Guilty gear. It's a game in which you will pay for your mistakes. And when Soul's on the screen, you have to be so careful with each decision. You got to be very confident with your decisions that you're making against that character, because boy, one counter hit in Dolby Atmos will cost you 70% of your health. 6 HS.
Stacked, huge. 2+ bars of blood, 4 Test Your Luck. The Fukils are gonna cost. Wasn't able to get any connections either. Getting dangerously close, but able to stave off the blood explosion. However, Mira pushing forward. Test Your Luck spacing it out, using those enhanced normals, but the slide in with the far slash, the chase down with the far slash. Mira, revolver to the chest, and the throw. Another throw on the backdash up against the wall, and this is the 2-piece no drink. Mira with the positive bonus and over.
Blocked the gold burst, knew it was coming a mile away. Mira, there's an IQ in front of the name for a reason. It's IQ 1,000,000. That's the Mira. It rolls in, you know, you got it. You're all coming along with it.
Yeah. I'm feeling it. So is Mira. 1-0 against Test Your Luck at the moment. You know, just aggression really, and shortening the ranges in which they engage to really put Test Your Luck on the back foot and just nullify those zones once Test Your Luck gets to those level 2 blood level, you know, situations. Just saying, you know what, I'm gonna fight you much closer than you probably want, and that's gonna be the way to play. Round start, counter hit 2S, forcing out the burst early. Mira
with the Fafnir on the link up there. It's great 6P. That's an excellent decision on the approach, but the 5K pickup just coming on in. Tyrant Rave gonna carry over to the next section of the stage here. Positive bonus mounting here. What's the next one gonna be? The run up.
No!
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it. I was like,
you felt it though. As a Soul player, you felt it in your heart.
In my soul of souls, I felt it. Cause I don't want to be that one.
Oh my goodness, Mira continuing the assault. Test Your Luck just hasn't had room to operate. Fukil forward finally gets a big 2K2D knockdown, and of course, the DP from Mira never scared.
Great backdash. 2S gonna get the counter hit. Almost had the full conversion, but yeah, we definitely want to burst in this situation here. No, I'm not feeling this one, Chief.
Yeah,
that was a
punish
big
there.
reach. Although, you know, honestly, I get it, right? Because that pressure from Mira has been non-stop. But as many times as you've been read in those corner situations, from burst to, you know, when you're going to go for those reversals, you gotta take a break on those.
It's been slide up far slash for quite a bit, right? Like Mira just dashes in, far slash gets the ice skates on the feet and just, you know, slide on through. So I understand the logic there. Mira just able to pump the brakes and say, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take this free punish and do what it do. Mira looking to be through with this loser side, but not over yet. Test your luck still in it, still can make those adjustments. And as we said at the top, Nago gets that one hit, everything can change.
Absolutely. Little Kukyo trying to get this level 2 6S. That took a little bit too long for you over there, Nagoriyuki.
Level 2 blood again. There's the 6P, the defense against Far Slash, but not able to get big counters like that one. Clean Volcanic Viper, the quick RC. We've seen this episode before, and it ends with a lot of damage on the board.
Oh my goodness gracious. Swinging for the fences here. Test your luck gonna get caught with the 2S full conversion. It reaches the farthest reaches of the galaxy, that 2S. Goodness gracious.
2S is proven to be quite the round start, but here's the Fuka forward off of the 5P, a little bit of a conversion. Yeah, don't you dare. The decapitation is the name of the station for Test Your Luck, and through the glass we go.
Since you're tumbling, 2S does go for a trade here. The counter hit Far Slash again. Nice chase down, 5K conversion. You know you can't jump in the corner. Don't jump against Soul when they're running you down like that.
100% meter for Test Your Luck. Uses the quick RC after the back throw, sliding into the DMs. Another DP for Mira, but finally, Test Your Luck getting a kill confirmed on the round and sending us in the duel 3. Still set point Mira.
Yeah, a great start for Nagoriyuki here. Test your luck. Okay, again, gotta be so careful jumping out of these corners because it's a 3-frame normal. You don't have to think about it. Just press the button, it's coming.
Level 2 blood again for Test Your Luck. 2S 5H gets the fight. Immediate eject from Mira, but the 5H counter hit. Mira's in a little bit of trouble here. She has the meter.
Unfortunately, did a BRC a smidge too early there. Was going to get it BSU. Oh no, the run up throw.
Not like
Red
this.
RC called out the first a mile away.
Oh, unfortunate stuff for Test Your Luck, but Mira played that super clean and will be moving on into loser semis. I liked what I saw there from Mira. She was I mean, just had all the options covered. Really, just smothered Test Your Luck in the offensive scenarios, and didn't have to play much defense. And then when she did, just DP and see what happens. And it worked out really well for her. So hats off to Mira. Test Your Luck. Going to be ending the run for this bracket, but it's one of those things that you come back next week and try it again. That leaves us with 4 people remaining. Top 4 action ready and loaded. Let's get some love on that Matcherino page before we get into top 4. Make sure that we're supporting the players out here. And I know, I'm telling you, Zero, I'm looking at the numbers of people watching, and I'm looking at the numbers of codes left, and I'm like, I think we can do it. I think we can get there, and I want to see it.
I think that is a strong possibility. Already at $11 right there in the match arena. Only 27 codes left, and there's a whole gaggle of you watching the stream. There's quite a few. You should.
My man said there's a whole gaggle.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out. What is that? Is that like north of 50 or like?
It's, Is
it like a smidgen, or is it like a grip?
A smidgen, a menagerie of individuals.
Menagerie.
I think on the
like the way that
smidgen to
sounds.
grip spectrum, it's closer to a grip than a smidgen. That type of thing. Like 75% of a grip is a gaggle. We'll call it that.
Right. It's like a herd of individuals. I'm not sure what limits you go with a herd, like what qualify, because two cows are not a herd, but surely maybe 4 or 5 creates an entire, I don't know.
I think you're getting there. Whatever it may be, let's see those match arena codes taken care of.
Yes.
Support these players out here and continue to enjoy some glorious Guilty Gear Strive action. And remember, this is for $500 pop bonus as well on top of the match arena, courtesy of the good people at ESA for just, you know, saying, yo, hey, we're going to throw some change in here for the Strive players. And it's really a good motivator. That's why you see some of this fantastic action coming out here, because I certainly think that they want to eat, and eat they shall as we move forward into top 4. Remaining contenders we have, obviously, winner's side, Razzo's own D.O.N on the Eno, Intel's very own Razzo on the Leo Whitefang, and then loser semifinals, we have IQ Mira versus Stealthy with Axel Lowe and Mira on Soul Bad Guy. That's a fantastic top 4. Some got the character diversity in there, got some little bit of different styles of gameplay. I'm excited.
Yes, I mean, you know, as far as character variety goes, Guilty Gear Strive has been no stranger to a whole mess of different characters for each top 8. And, you know, of course, I do say Weds Night Fights is that special Eno opportunity to check it out. We've only had the 2 Enos, which is quite a turn of events. Obviously, you know, great character, but still this top 4, the variety that we do have here with Leo, Soul, and even Eno as well, and Axel, like that's tremendous. It's honestly great to tune in each week and see who's going to come out in that top 8, because it's always a variety. You never know. It's a roll of the dice out here.
I mean, you have surprises, right? Like Amina showing up, right, with the Ram, making her way into top 8 from losers round 1. You never know what you're going to get, and that's what makes it so fantastic. Yo, I have to remind people too that tomorrow is, you know, another $500 pop bonus bracket on ESA's stream. And if you didn't see the previous weeks, do yourself a favor and get ready for tomorrow by watching those, because those matches have been, I mean, that's just some of the best Strive that we have seen in a while when it comes to just invitational style of gameplay. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Winner's side of this top 8 winners finals, Razzo, D.O.N, looking to punch their ticket in the best way to grand finals on the winner's side.
Okay, all right, already got the dash up throw. Corner situation is established here, and Razzo being put into a corner is a dangerous situation for anybody going up against Razzo. Okay, trying to pace themselves out for that neutral, and of course, great counter hit stroke. Immediate burst, though, we're diving on out. Zooming away, nice red RC, caught low.
D.O.N getting the escape plan together, stroke blocked from the air, so Razzo had to hold the defense for the moment. 6P blocked up, Razzo with a great throw on the stroke, and now D.O.N stuck in the corner, FDing for their life and gets hit with the counter. Razzo with a little bit of a pickup, D.O.N finally escapes.
Trying to make something of this interaction here. Nice push to the corner. YRC does get blocked. Great counter hit with the 2HS there. Goes for the dive and does close out that round. Great capitalization on that situation. Fantastic read on the YRC from Razzo there.
D.O.N's ability to survive in these close rounds is just impressive time and time again. Sure, you don't ever want to be there as a player, but being able to survive when you get there is certainly a skill. However, it's all Razzo all the time for this round. Hammering away, got the counter hit after the stagger, and put on plenty of risk.
Yeah, you know, honestly, that risk gauge absolutely cranked, benefiting Razzo tremendously. Great air throw to close out the round, and a perfect no less too. Razzo definitely going all pistons firing on this one. Nice dive kick there though. Nice straight interaction. Swinging for the fences with a flash kick. Razzo sometimes likes to test it. Likes to see if you're you know, getting a little feisty over there.
See if he's willing to press that button for sure. Note Oki, Razzo FDing it out, getting that spacing. Berserker Slash didn't go through in the stroke. The answer back from D.O.N. Carry to the corner, laying it down against it. Don't you dare flash kick. Got a song for you, and I'm willing to play it. The tackle in and through D.O.N with an impressive conversion there to close out game 1.
Great set right there, honestly. And D.O.N's survivability, like I said, that first round, I think really sold it for you too. Had the read in that corner situation too, especially off that YRC. I think that was really important here because Razzo has been making hard reads throughout this entire bracket. So if you're going up against somebody that's immediately able to recognize the situation and adjust while you've been doing that the whole time, you're going to have a fantastic back and forth, and especially true when you go for character switches to try to even the score as far as your matchup.
Ramlethal coming up the deck. Razzo switching it up, saying, you know what, I need bigger swords. I need 2 of them still, but I need them bigger. I need larger weapons to deal with D.O.N. Getting back thrown though is Razzo. End up in the corner. D.O.N hammering away at the guard. Caught him trying to jump out. And now going to be forced to burst.
Okay. Ooh, great jump in here from Razzo. PRC tries to bait something out. No throw coming out for D.O.N here. Just being patient. Stroke does connect. Caught low. Red RC to continue the pressure. Caught high this time. Yeah, that was messed up.
Some messed up stuff, but the Mortal Bato coming through, the stop sign, JH connects, but the goal burst. D.O.N got the paycheck and is using it to perfection. The double overset after the PRC. Wow.
Okay, great stuff here. Again, survivability coming out on top right there too. It was a sneeze away from death, but still able to make it out alive. D.O.N owning this corner position here. Tries to go for the overdrive setup, but dropped it, unfortunately. That's not a good look and a great opportunity for Razzo.
Cut that song off. I don't want to hear it. I'm good.
Laid out here. Let's try to sleep.
PRC after the windshield wiper. Razzo hammering away, but D.O.N keeping it clean. Got clipped a little bit by that 5K, but so far no big mistakes in the dash in with a counter hit. Razzo was pressing. D.O.N taking full advantage and again taking Razzo out. 2 rounds and now 2-0.
You say that's a gaggle of overheads?
I would say that's a gaggle of overheads. I would certainly say that it was a gaggle of overheads, and right now D.O.N is probably giggling from the gaggle.
It's a smorgasbord of overheads right there, you know, a whole smattering even.
Oh my goodness!
I have plenty of adjectives and synonyms and whatnot.
D.O.N is only looking to add 1 more game on their side to go 3-0, but Razzo sticking with the Ramlethal. So they're locked in no matter what, right? Like, this is the character for them for the rest of this winners finals. D.O.N still has burst, but stuck in the corner. The sword gets the bounce. Razzo, not
6B.
Yeah, it's 6B out there. Not able to get the full conversion, but hey, D.O.N will take everything they can get. The corner burst. Blue RC Shockwave did not hit, so D.O.N goes in.
D.O.N still keeping it in control. This momentum shift is tremendous here for D.O.N. That was from the West Coast all the way down to East Coast and taking out the entirety of the health bar. D.O.N looking to close this out. Ooh, 2S does not reach. Thank goodness that Razzo put out that 5K though. Otherwise, we'd have a different story for round start.
Razzo really has a lot of work to do. A plethora of problems, if you will.
Yes. Hey, already. Oh, okay. Got the close slash. An immediate answer. Shutting down the round with the perfect. All right, Razzo trying to avoid the goose egg of the gaggling.
Stand block here. Oh, yeah. Was able to at least keep it clean. Didn't get the 5P punish, but heavy slash counter hit will do too. Sword set explosion. D.O.N has to respect. Gets clipped by the 2K, and the burst is baited. Health devastated. D.O.N out of there. Heated, yeeted, and defeated. Razzo going to get a #1 on that side of the board.
That was a tremendous amount of damage. That was absolutely insane. Oh, and Razzo turning it up too. It seems like we finally made at least some sort of adjustment. Has some sort of control at least for the time being here. D.O.N though, you know, able to get out in some tough situations, especially when caught on the back foot. We'll see if D.O.N's mental endurance can keep up under those conditions, because that's mad stressful to be playing in that way.
That close too, right? To just moving forward, and now, you know, it's like, oh no, my opponent woke up. I'm gonna have to actually, you know, put some effort into this. Razzo blowing D.O.N back into the corner with that burst. trying to figure out a way to approach. I'd like that 5K off of the blocked air normal from D.O.N. That was really good from Razzo. However, D.O.N's back in with meter and burst. Razzo stuck in the corner, gets clipped, split kicks, and the ultimate fortissimo through. Didn't even let him touch the ground. Don't get too comfortable. Don't take off your coat. I'll be quick.
Just want a quick word with you, Young Blood. I have a conversation with you. Oh man, coming up with the Bluetooth speaker here. Like, listen here. Listen here, nephew. You're going to have to hold this corner up here. You're going to get blown over to the next section of the stage. I have all the resources. I've been holding out this offense. It was cute, real cute that last round, but this time the offense is coming up all done. Blocks the burst. It's a bad look here for Razzo, and we take it. Caught low, perfect to close it out 3-1 against Razzo.
D.O.N getting it done. Going into grand finals, winner's side 3-1 over Razzo, forcing the switch onto Ram. And Razzo, you know, having the game 3 that looked really convincing and strong. So, you know, if we see the run back, don't be surprised if Ram comes back up to play. However, right now, Razzo going to be sitting in the loser's final side of things while D.O.N awaits the winner of that loser's finals. But before we get there, it's going to be loser semis, Mira versus Stealthy, Soul versus Axel Low. You know, I see this matchup and it's one of those things where it's like, I don't really know where it sits. I've seen arguments, of course, from both sides, but as a Soul player, what are your thoughts on the old Axel Low matchup?
I can't stand this matchup because I really, it's awful because it's a frustrating, it's a test of patience, right? Because you're forced to kind of make that grounded approach against Axel, and Axel's really trying to poke away at your offense. So you really have to be careful on running up to the opponent and getting in that sweet spot that Soul wants to be. And if Mira can navigate the offense that Axel puts out, and clearly has just avoided it entirely just by running up and throwing and turned around here, Stealthy sneaking in that throw, you know, you're in for a different turn of events, but you have to have the patience to close it out. Nice 2S conversion.
Now, I'm going to tell you, Stealthy is no stranger to danger when it comes to facing Mr. Bad Guy. Has plenty of training partners to go up against that are very, very good. So, Mira certainly has her work cut out for her. This is one way to get started, though. The pop-up after the bandit bringer, give him a double.
Oh, goes for another throw attempt. It really, really wants to finish this off in style. It's going to be a grapple ending. Goes for the trade, and hey, that's the Bad Guy's favorite right there.
Certainly will take a Mira striking first blood. Stealthy with the step back at the beginning, not in range to get the 2D. Mira keeping it clean so far, able to knock at the door with the far slash and the 2S again.
Got a throw in the corner here, try to backdash. Doesn't want to get caught by the throw, try to bait something out at least, and then the burst does whiff entirely. No benefits here for Mira right now, but that's going to be a massive benefit. The 6HS clean hit Volcanic Viper. Go ahead and burst, that's fine. I'll get right back in. Had no problem navigating.
Oh my goodness, I was going to say even if Mira loses the round, but never mind. 2K will sweep Stealthy away, and now we are looking at 1-0 Mira working fast. Kind of the same thing that she did against Test Your Luck, you know, just not giving them a chance to get started. I'm going to play Soul Bad Guy. I'm going to hit this far slash right here a couple times. You're going to think I'm going to do it again. I'm going to hit this heavy slash. It's going to say counter on the screen, and then it'll be over after that. It'll be real quick. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. And honestly, excellent neutral decision making from Mira as well, too. Especially seeing those 2 far slashes, setting up the conditioning, and Stealthy wanted to challenge with 5P. Low profiling with 2S was really important. Especially grabbing that counter hit, because Mira will capitalize on those moments, get tons of damage to make up for all the times that she gets knocked back and has to make these approaches.
Stealthy opened up, forced to burst there. Certainly didn't want to go through the wall, especially with Mira having that meter, but she's going to get it anyway. The super on the wild throw. Stealthy, the young blood, not afraid to go ahead and hit that reversal in overdrive.
Okay, the 2K. I'm not sure that's what we wanted off of it. Vortex. Backdash, I thought the throw was coming. It's the Soul Classic. I get it.
They changed the name, but they didn't change the game. PRC afterwards, keep it safe. It's the old Soul trick.
Catches everybody at least once. Nice bandit bringer 5K pickup. Too low for the full conversion. That's all right. We go to the other side, make a whole new combo. And again, wild throw attempt. Mira wants it bad.
Stealthy wants to close the door. The PRC after the quick hit. Wow. I don't even know if that was necessary. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
Hey, no.
Throw the flag. That's at least 15.
Speed running is esports now, so.
Yeah. GDQ is on. You can check it out after the bracket, I guess, because Mira's about to submit. Stealthy's got a lot of work to do here, but Mira's playing so fast that it's hard to make adjustments that quick, Zero.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, this is not going the way that most Axel Soul matchups go. Mira is doing a tremendous job. These dash blocks are great, especially with FDing as well, avoiding some of that chip damage. And honestly, again, capitalizing every touch to get the most damage out of it to make up for all the approach work that we had to do.
Oh no, Renton disconnect. Finally getting some rounds down that look more Axel-ish, but again, the 5K and then the back throw reset. Mira putting him into the corner. The JH, nothing doing. No, all right, I'll come up and talk to you. Mira all over the place, but it's going to be Stealthy winning out on that scramble exchange. Keeping burst on their side. 5K, excellent defense from Stealthy.
Yes.
Earning a round.
That was tremendous, especially having the resources right there to answer back and updrift the PRC just so we could block. And unfortunately, Fafnir to the face to start this round here. Mira not having it. All right, full screen work once again.
Oh my goodness, the bandit bringer from the free throw line, just slamming it into the hoop, and another one. Here we go, the two-piece, extra spicy, no drink. Just gotta hold.
Taking notes. That's what I'm doing. Just taking notes. Oh my goodness. Mira gonna get caught by Renton once again. We're gonna have to stop time for a second here. Don't want this burst to come out.
Armor loops for sure going through. 5K Stealthy jump back, looking for the burst, nothing doing. Mira holding onto that eject button, getting a trade, went for the wild throw again, and Stealthy like, not today. I'm here to continue to play 1-2 Stealthy. Finally getting one on the board, but even then, Stealthy certainly picked up the pace of play, but
yeah,
it doesn't look like Mira's slowing down, and that is the thing to note. Stealthy sped up, but Mira didn't slow down, and that means that Stealthy's going to have to continue to play at that pace in order to just not get overwhelmed by Mira's quick decision making.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Mira is definitely unswayed from this. You have a nice, comfortable lead, and you definitely have been able to prove that you can make this work out for you substantially, especially the damage difference that you're putting out. Mira whipping the DP to start here, and look at this. This is the frustrating thing that I was talking about, because all that Axel has to do is really poke in these ranges at full screen, and Soul has to dash block. And once we just get Soul in a precarious position, get the counter hit.
It's almost like a rhythm game, you know, hitting the guard and timing the dash blocks for Stealthy to not get punished. To turn around 5K though, in the wildest of throws. Here we go, Mira with the pop-up, the side switch. As a matter of fact, actually put it back over there. I like that chair right where it is. Aggressive burst from Mira. This time nothing doing, holding down back. Oh no, excuse me. What? I saw the ducking position and I'm like, there's no way. Why would anyone?
The PRC after, oh, beautiful. Stealthy sneak one out. Goodness me.
You take one as you can get one. And the 5K defense there from Stealthy, keeping it clean. Mira looking for a way back in. Stealthy has finally started to establish some range game, and now Mira's losing health by the bunches.
Death by 1,000 cuts here. Oh, great backdash, calling out the one-hit bandit. Nice backdash. Again, the 5K unfortunately whiffs.
Yeah, that is when the button is not so great. The whiff recovery on that button is extended, director's cut, if you will. And we are going to direct our attentions to a potential Game 5 scenario. It is Game 5 scenario.
Yeah, it is.
Stealthy tying it up 2-2.
Oh, you know, it started out real strong for Mira, and you know what, like you said, Stealthy upping the ante, increasing the speed here, and Mira not adjusting, right? Just maintaining that same speed, and unfortunately, that's not the answer here, right? Like, and it's so frustrating in this approach because now we see Stealthy poking, going for the light chip damage, not going for anything too substantial unless it was a truly earned counter hit, and then confirming after the fact. Otherwise, I'm good at, you know, spending a ton of time here. I got all day. We can run the clock if we want to. I can stop time. You know, what do I got?
Do whatever. I can do it all though. Round start 2S though. Mira's go-to in a lot of these games, getting her to counter hit and forcing Stealthy into that corner. However, Stealthy fighting back. The active defense of throwing out those chains early, blocked up Bandit Bringer. The aggressive burst. Mira wants him right there where she can see him. Has 50% meter, and Stealthy needs to figure out how they're going to get away from Soul Bad Guy and out of this corner.
Yeah, absolutely. And Stealthy throwing out hands left and right, making it absolutely difficult. PRC backdash will get caught. Cautious blue RC from Stealthy here to make sure nothing bad was going to happen. Nice approach once again, and we're in there. And Stealthy having the backdash. Nice 2K dust. Full screen presence again.
Stealthy has the life lead for the moment and is just draining the health. Double JS. And I love the start-stop of Stealthy, of just playing really quickly, getting the life lead, and then it's the chase down game. Can you catch me? It's an 80s move.
Yep, and you know what? There's a lot of risk and reward for that side of play too, right? Because you can keep running away if you want to, but again, once Soul gets in a situation like this is devastating.
Oh my God.
Not a chance.
Mira.
Not a chance.
Didn't even have a moment to think about it. Last round, final game. Winner of this moves on to losers finals. This is it.
HS, good punish. Oh dear. We got the burst. Nothing caught off of it. That's all right though. It's the last round. It's your last shot.
Throwing out those sickles. 2H clipping. Mira dash blocking with the FD as well. Just trying to approach those. Start to press some buttons. JH the sniper button. Clipping Mira again, losing health quickly. The just guard can't get in. Stealthy's just throwing out a wall of chains.
Yeah, I just
Yo!
Up, slipped up,
it's
stop
done.
time once again. It is over.
Boost to the
Drop
chest, lay him to
kicks.
rest. Stealthy with an incredible turnaround after Mira was, looking like it was going to be quickly done. Stealthy says, oh, hold on, wait a minute. I got all the time in the world. Let me show you this one vision. And Stealthy's eyes on the prize, moving into losers finals after a grueling setup against Mira. Shout outs to both of them. That set was pretty incredible.
Yeah, it started out really strong for Mira, and like I said at the top of the set, this Axel matchup is infuriating for me, and it just, me watching it, I'm getting upset. Like, I can't believe I had to run through all of this. This is madness. And honestly, well played from Stealthy, because again, like I said earlier in this bracket too, it's not just you press these buttons and you're just going to win. These are calculated buttons. These are preemptively trying to shut down options that Soul makes on these approaches here. We saw the tendencies that Mira represented in that match, and Stealthy's like, all right, look, enough is enough. I'm down 2-0. I had to turn this around, and I had to make these right reads, and it certainly paid off for Stealthy, and a great set all around for everybody to witness.
Absolutely good stuff. We're going to see more of Stealthy as they move on into losers finals. Going to have to go up against Razzo. That is not an easy feat for sure.
No.
That is, we saw Razzo really, put down some tech knowledge there early on against Test Your Luck. Didn't have as much good fortune against D.O.N, but still a beast of a player for sure. And I know they want that run back. So Stealthy, hats off to you. You earned yourself a dance with Razzo. Let's see if you can get it done. And before we move into losers finals, one more time for the good time, Matcherino, ! Matcherino in the chat. Go ahead and submit and contribute. 2 clicks away is all you need to do. 27 codes remaining. Let's just get it done. Let's just get the 2 clicks. All we need to do. You can do it from a cell phone. You can do it from a laptop. You can do it from a tablet, desktop, whatever you do. You might be able to dial a toll number. Most of y'all don't even know what that is. But the point is, it's super easy to do. Let's get it done. And it really does support the players quite a bit.
It really does. I mean, it definitely goes a long way too, especially just on the Weds Night Fights side as well too. It looks great for your local as well to see all these codes get used up and the support go to all these players. Pay it back, or not pay it back, pay it forward rather.
There you go, for sure. Speaking of payback, Razzo on the revenge arc, trying to get back to face D.O.N. But first, got to go through Stealthy. This is losers finals of this fantastic Wednesday Night Fight bracket. JS connects, and the combo just continues to decimate. Stealthy tried to get away. The backdash was caught. He's going to earn himself a trip through the glass.
You had to put up with one monster, and another one comes a-knocking. Stealthy is going to have to deal with this pressure from Razzo. You thought the sole bad guy pressure was worrisome enough. Now you have to deal with the speed of Leo, who has an excellent dash block sequence as well to make these approaches. You know, that unique dash is really strong in this matchup.
Certainly is. You see Razzo facing some of the similar problems that Mira just had of how do I get in on this Axel burst? Nothing doing, was all the way out of the way. And now the Axel Bomber after the PRC, Razzo low on life and gets clipped out with the jab. Perfect stealth.
Yep, the patience does pay off here. Let's see. Heavy fireball holds the pressure once again. Keeps swinging, and jeez. Got the burst out. Wants to try to gain some space. 5K not going to connect right here. Just trying to keep Leo at bay. Razzo wants in, and Stealthy, just like in the match against Mira, wants to try and push Leo back.
Oh, back turn throw. Here we go. Razzo, another one just playing. Razzo, one of the Leo players that will actually cancel back turn and go for a normal throw just to keep you off guard. And Stealthy, now extremely low on life, gets the Axel Bomber burst. And Razzo, this is the rough situation, right? This is the infuriating part. How do I get back in? That Stealthy pulls me there, but the side switch quickly. Oh, big hit! Oh no, not like this.
No,
I can't take. No, like
no. The red RC shut the connection down.
The Roman canceled the servers. Oh no. Oh no. That is rough stuff for sure. I think it was Razzo that DC'd.
Yeah.
And they had to jump in. They had to jump in.
That was the game killing combo. After the red RC was death.
Oh, okay.
That was gonna be it.
We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna investigate, see what's going down. But we're gonna have to find out. Disconnect aside, you saw some of the struggles there from Razzo's, just attempt to try to continue to get in. Once they were out, Stealthy is just so active with Axel, and it's like you said, they're not just throwing stuff out to just throw stuff out. Like, oh, these are the win buttons. There's timing to it, right? Like I'm throwing out this jab to anticipate, a jump in, or I'm throwing out this 5K to anticipate an attempt at a berserker slash at a certain range. And Stealthy is just so good at tuning into their opponent's rhythm that it looks like it's like, oh, they can't do anything, but there is definitely a thought pattern and skill to how Stealthy is keeping that defense up.
It's like you said, the rhythm game, and I think that's a great analogy when you're playing as Axel. You are basically playing like almost a rhythm game when really trying to shut down those approaches from your opponents as Axel. And it's, if you misstep your timing just once, you've lost your 98 combo, and there goes your perfect double S rank score in DDR. Like that's how it goes.
You're just done. And just as an update, Stealthy is gentlemanly conceding game one to Razzo, noting that the RC was going to be the kill. So sportsmanlike stuff from Stealthy. It definitely was their decision. So it's going to be 1-0 Razzo after the reconnect to the lobby. And hey, sometimes you get you never know. Sometimes some people take those, some people don't. But what we are going to get is more Guilty Gear Strive action for sure. This is losers finals, by the way. So whoever drops this one will certainly be out of the bracket.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Turbulence to start on the wake up there. Oh my goodness. All right, good tech. Stealthy in trouble in the corner. Offensive burst from Razzo here to hold the corner pressure. Oh my god, that risk gauge. Don't let that counter hit come out. There it is right there. Bursting immediately, doesn't want to die, and I don't blame you. Stealthy in trouble.
Yeah, the tech was great, but Razzo was just greater, and now Stealthy going back through the glass for a dual one in Razzo's side, able to pick up pretty much where they left off.
Right. Okay, already got the approach with Rensen here. Yeah, and unfortunately 5P going up a little bit too high on the stash up from Leo. Oh boy, got 2P not close enough to connect here. Rainwater does connect, all right.
Playing the war of attrition, finally gets in. Berserker Slash does cross up. Red RC, walk with me, talk with me. Turbulence for the back turn continuation. And Stealthy through the glass again. Does have plenty of meter on their side. So has some options here. 100% tension, but gets clipped by the JS. Razzo with the chase down. Sickle Storm, not today.
Got that full screen presence though. Plenty of pushback. Got caught. PRC able to clear it out with the Axle Bomber, tying the rounds up.
Stuff taking us into game 2 here. Razzo with a quick 2K start of the round, chasing Stealthy down into the corner of the JS though, pushing Razzo back. Stealthy finally getting some distance, rinse and explosion. Razzo looking away to close the gap, gets the burst aggressively, and now Stealthy in a little bit of trouble.
Good guard point out, caught low, good decision there from Stealthy, great awareness. Have to react almost immediately too, because you'll see often too that Razzo puts guard point out just as a little bit of a bait, delays it slightly, and goes for a counter hit attempt after the fact too. Good on Stealthy for immediately interacting with that one there, and great carry off Axle Bomber. Taking the lead, but the gap is closed. Razzo dashed up, Turbulence, not quite finished yet. Overhead does connect to close out that game too.
Yeah, despite having to block and dash block so much, Razzo's just really good at spotting the window in which to use that Berserker Slash on Stealthy. It is something that can be mad frustrating to do if you're doing it, you know, just without any rhyme or reason, just trying to get in. But Razzo does it certainly with intention, and it's been working out incredibly well. So Stealthy, again, in a difficult spot. We saw them in a similar spot against Mira. However, this is Razzo we're talking about. So Stealthy gonna have to elevate again to survive and continue on in the bracket.
It's a tall order, and you know, not impossible. Stealthy is capable in this one here, but let's see if you can find these guys. Yo, jump slash does connect though, get the bounce off the wall, immediate burst, doesn't want to deal with it. Nice interrupt on the fireball.
Good stuff from Stealthy, recognizing 2A space, the heaviest of DPs. No meter, the burst ate up as well. Stealthy not able to finish it, but Razzo committing resources now. PRC after the block, Berserker Slash didn't want to get punished, but the 2K2D, not enough. The explosion will be cool, guys. Stealthy.
Hey, good turnaround here. Way to keep in control of that match, especially. Oh, okay, nice. Good throw into the corner and keeps this pressure going. Perfect situation, but can't open up the gaps. We know Razzo is definitely primed and ready to throw out that flash kick. And some kind of screen situation, explosions out here. PRC gets more distance out here because you know Leo isn't coming.
Yeah, the side switch with the K as well. Turbulence just waiting to see what Stealthy is going to do. Is Razzo gets the hit and confirms into overdrive. Positive bonus, going to get more meter on deck coming up for Razzo and the Oki. Stealthy down backing for their life.
Okay, just a nice easy jump in there. Good call out from Stealthy though. Oh, wait a minute here. PRC, okay.
Spent a lot of meter to do that, but does have corner positioning, sort of, the just 2D. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, says Razzo, and it does connect. Stealthy with the 5K defense though, with the Dikembe Mutombo, said not today.
2-1. Stealthy still on the ball, still out here defending for their tournament life. Doing pretty well too right now, you know. Is it
one round at a time.
Down? You know, just a 2 game down like motivation. Is that what it is?
It's the power up, you know, and you take it 1 round at a time. Stealthy, you know, getting that one on the board here, but how, you know, Razzo, you know, let's not count them out. Those were some close rounds. No. It wasn't like Stealthy just flipped the switch here. There's the burst after the 2K2D. Razzo spending the resource to stay close.
Nice jump and slash. Turbulence. That shatter already 50% health gone. Razzo definitely poised for this round here. Has that positive bonus. Great amount of resources available. Red RC burst does come out here. Stealthy fighting for their lives out of the corner.
Blue RC just trying to get that extra distance, but Stealthy throwing it in the reverse here, keeping the space clean. Nice turnaround 6P for Razzo. Got to close the gap again. Stealthy blocking it up. The 2K just to check him. Make sure he stays on his 2K 2D though for Razzo. Stealthy in trouble. Gets thrown up. Stealthy looking at a match point on Razzo's side.
Yeah, Razzo knocking on the door before opening, checking to make sure no one's on the other side there. Nice grab to end out the round here, and already got that soft knockdown. Side swap over here with the dash through. Challenges once again. PRC caught you out of the skies, bounce off the wall.
Ooh, Barnum and Bailey once again going back to the circus, and I can already hear the ringmaster getting ready to advance and announce the next act. There's Stealthy with the burst though, still in it. 2K2D knockdown, 2H for the space. Razzo does have meter available, so does Stealthy.
2K2D, full screen situation here, but there's no space to run for Stealthy, and Stealthy is already getting that counter hit, finally gets out of the corner. PRC, yo, we are chasing for sure. Run under, run for your life, Stealthy, if you still can. Has a pixel of health left. Good challenge here. Oh my God.
Hold on, wait a minute. Stealthy with meter, got the side switch, the fade away, the PRC. I'm gonna let you do what you need to do, but the super at the end, Stealthy didn't block the end of it. Razzo gets the clip and the dip into Grand Finals loser side. Wow, unfortunate.
My heart goes out to you, Stealthy. Oh man, it's that last hit. It always gets you.
It's one of, I mean, it happens to everybody. It really does. Yeah. It absolutely is unfortunate though that it would happen right here in losers finals. You know what? Sometimes it's like, okay, hey, look, I'm ready for the punish. It's gonna happen. Now's my check, and then it's like, oh right, there's more to it. So hey, look, whatever happens. Razzo played extremely well, as did Stealthy, but it is going to be Razzo earning that run back in the grand finals in a very spectacular and flashy fashion. So here we go, grand finals of week 4 for the ESA sponsored WNF Guilty Gear Strive bracket. Razzo on the loser side, D.O.N on the winner side. Let's get it.
Right, immediately starting with Ramlethal. Doesn't want to take any chances. Continue with the information from the previous set that these two have played. Already jump, slash, shut down, push to the corner. D.O.N caught in a very tough situation. Nice 2K to avoid the explosion.
D.O.N immediately caught in the corner. Razzo working even faster than they did in winners finals with the Ramlethal. 100% meter. There's the red RC for the pop-up, waiting for the burst. But D.O.N held on just a little bit longer to make sure that Razzo didn't auto sniff it out. And now D.O.N with a full combo. Backdash is going to keep Razzo clean though in the back throw. Here we go.
Right. What a start right now, and honestly, an interesting burst situation that last round for D.O.N to maintain corner control. But once again, Razzo, nice 6P, but it's not going to be enough. Razzo keeping that offense with the burst.
Gets hit by the last piece of the Rekka here. 50% tension available for Razzo if they get a hit. Besides the red RC to keep that pressure going and lock D.O.N down into this corner. The Warden of Ramlethal throws the stroke startup as well, and another one just to make sure he meant it. Razzo with the windshield wiper. D.O.N not out over yet.
One more touch necessary here. Goes to the 2HS. Clash 6P. All right, let's go a little bit crazy here.
Yo!
Hey, we trying to shut this down. Go for broke. Nice in the corner. Red RC once again to keep the pressure, but the blocks are on point for Razzo here. 5P, shut it down. Wait a minute. Had a little something on your shirt right there. I got it for you.
Let me get that little speck off. And Razzo taking that game once. Obviously all of these games are important, but for Razzo coming in on the loser side, getting that first game in under your belt is really the way you want things to go, especially because the last time they fought in the bracket was a 3-0 on D.O.N's side.
Yeah, no kidding. And especially it was a different start, right? It opened up with Leo, but this time now, like I said at the top, have Ramlethal on point. Already has the information for the last set and is pretty well adjusted for this character matchup. Nice dash up here.
Overhead as well. The low this time. Don keeping the guessing game going. Empty dash, caught Razzo backdashing, and through the wall we go. Don is so scary with just those quick empty dashes to force the opponent to flinch. And if you do, Don is all over it.
It's absolutely insane how much fear it puts into the opponent, right? It's just like, you see that color, it's, oh goodness gracious, like what's it gonna be? You know, like especially how quick it is. And you're not doing anything with it, you know you're in control of the match. Okay.
Ate up the burst. Good stuff from Razzo to be aware, but the 6P Don with the side switch as well. Razzo FD trying to get some space. Stroke connects. It's cracked over on the cranium, making some omelets is Dom. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of a scramble here. Catches the backdash as well. Forced out the burst.
Okay. Great minor victory right here. PRC though for Razzo should be getting a kill right here and does. Okay, so this time around, you know, about even on resources here. Good clash out of this guy right there.
Yeah, opting for that 5P for Razzo, you know, a little bit faster, obviously, than the 6P. Nice backstep there from Razzo, keeping it clean. Sword set, must respect. Don FDing, trying to create that distance, finally does, and immediately pounces with the stroke victory.
Yeah, unfortunately, shot the sword a little bit too high there, and even if it was lower sword, still the stroke would come through for counter hit. Nice. Couple jumps right there from Razzo to avoid jumping. All right, nice PRC, carry it right over there.
PRC
Another
keep it
PRC
clean as well.
pressure.
Yeah, I like this pressure from Razzo because it is forcing Don to just burn resources and finally gets the throw afterwards. That was FDing for a long time. That just depletes your tension, you know, forces you to stay in a rough situation if you're able to pressure properly. So Razzo's just spending resource for resource there. Say, okay, if you're going to drain your meter, I'll PRC. If you're going to keep FDing, I'll PRC again. And that really earned them that win. 2-0 Razzo.
And the other important thing too is that you know you can keep that offense because that with that tension drain, you don't have to worry about the reversal from Eno. What is Eno going to do in that corner situation? So keep the pressure going. Nice. Uh-oh. Yep, got caught with the air dash. One high will do it. It tried to interrupt. I understand and appreciate that mid-range button. It was a little bit late on it, unfortunately.
With the corner pressure now. Razzo down back and trying to find the space. Gets a 2K in. One hit of the record and the chase down after the cancel. You can dash cancel that first hit for sure. Now Don eating a ton of damage.
I thought the extension was going to continue further right through the wall, but here we go. Answer back is coming from Don. Nice stroke. Another one for you.
Oh, chemical blow. That toxic type of relationship. It just don't go away. It clings to you.
Right, we traded. Round start. Pick up with stroke there. Nice push over to the corner here, and Don in corner control once again. Jump dust connecting. That full screen shatter. Could have done an overdrive right there. I wonder if there would have been enough right there. RC calls it out. What a read.
What a read from Don. Just knowing like, yo, the home run goal burst might come through. I'm going to make it look nice until it's not. Don with the smart stuff, capturing a game on their side. Game 3, going over to Don. Moving into game 4. Razzo still up 2-1, right? So threatening reset still.
Yes.
Don going to have to continue plays just like that to close the door on this set without going to another first to 3.
See right here, has to play clean once again. Dash up throw after the dive kick. It's not a good look to start though. And already put back into this corner situation. Caught low, bad timing the burst right there. Unfortunate for Don right there.
Yeah, Don, you know, certainly ain't one of the healthier characters in the game. You take a little bit, you take a lot. Tick throw set up from Razzo. Good awareness. Seeing the FD, the bubble shield, knowing that, you know, got an extra amount of time to be able to dash up and do it. 6P though at the round start for Don. Trying to answer back. However, this is reset point Razzo.
Yep, and it's looking pretty good here for Razzo. Pushed all the way to the corner once again. Don goes for stroke and excellent reversal there. But Razzo unswayed, pushing right back into the corner. 6P connects, fighting for your life out of this corner. And again, the throw, pushing to the corner. Razzo unswayed, ready to go for this reset here. PRC 6P to close this round out. One more touch will do it. And it does happen. Razzo with the 3-1 reset over D.O.N right here in a very dominating fashion.
Big old reset for Razzo, taking us to the final set of the night. It's the reset bracket for grand finals. Razzo versus D.O.N. Remember, there's $500 pop bonus in the bucket for these players. Good old-fashioned first to 3-0. Here we go.
Oh, and you know what? Razzo is looking pretty strong right now. Okay, great dive kick start, answering back from D.O.N, getting an adjustment out of it. D.O.N at least stopped the momentum last set, but it looks like Razzo is trying to continue it once again. Look at that wrist gauge. One crack in the defense, that could have been it.
Had to burst there for sure because that wrist gauge was mad cranked. Razzo continuing the assault, fighting D.O.N back into that corner. The sword explosion will do it, even though the empty windshield wiper missed. Now D.O.N on last legs, the fade away from Razzo.
Yeah, the dominant space control from Ramlethal this matchup is crucial. Nice counter hit and immediate burst. And pull up the stop sign here from Razzo. You put yourself in the perfect position. Why leave so soon?
Wasn't quite done just yet. D.O.N looking to create space with the FD, but Razzo using PRC immediately upon seeing that there's another tick throw. D.O.N in a whole lot of trouble, gets hit overhead. Now it looks like Razzo's hair way low. It's a high-low guessing game that D.O.N is usually running on their opponents, but Razzo at the moment is using the resources to keep that pressure going and forcing D.O.N into the guessing game. PRC throw escape. Oh no, there's the goal burst though. D.O.N special.
Whoa. Yeah, tried to call out the burst, and Razzo, called a little bit early here. D.O.N turning things around. Look at this, the low. No overdrive, but could have killed. That was it. You have to. When you have the opportunity to kill, you gotta take it here. Don't give any chances. Red RC goes for the dash, and yeah, you know what? I don't. Honestly, kill opportunity, take it 100% over. Sure, I've been opening you up left and right throughout this entire set, but I'd rather go for the guaranteed W. But that's me personally. You know what? D.O.N maybe wants to stop.
Forcing out the burst from Razzo. Big counter hit. Dolby Atmos edition. Going to get the Red RC. Walk with me. Talk with me. Chemical Love down. One last guess, and it was the wrong one for Razzo. Unfortunately, that's going to be D.O.N going up 1-0 with the perfect to end it.
D.O.N out here killing it with Eno. That mixed city is tough to defend against too. And of course too, like, especially going for those kill attempts in the corner, right? Like, I do say just go ahead, go for that overdrive. But again, if you've already committed to that move and your muscle memory is already actively going through that motion of, that string that already gets that shatter anyways without resources, you're committed to it at that point, right? And you take what you can get and you have to try to get that reset. But having that moment of pause there, it cost you a game in that last set too. So awareness on resources, the burst.
Ooh, high burst there, did not work out for D.O.N. Razzo absolutely capitalizing. Positive bonus, a ton of meter already. Definitely plan on seeing that used. There's the PRC after the whip throw and the throw. Looked like that might have been a Chemical Love startup, but whatever it was, Razzo stuffing it right back where it came from. And now they're looking to tie things up before we go to game 3. However, D.O.N's got something to say.
Yes, caught low, got the knockdown in the corner. Another low attempt right there, 6P. For days out here to get out of the corner. A couple slashes there. We take that trade. Oh no, Red RC. No burst spent quite yet. I think Razzo's going to try to save for this third round. A couple dashes there to push you right into the corner. Oh, nice 6P. Razzo going the distance to stay as far away as possible from a corner. This is where you belong. Oh no.
Oh, good placement of that stroke from D.O.N. Taking us in the duel 3. Razzo wants this to go 1-1, needs it to. Counter hit 2H, that's one way to get it started.
Okay, stroke does whip, and the sword left behind right there. D.O.N taking advantage of it, and now already back, push to the corner. Red RC continue the pressure. Not low this time, we're going high. Not able to get the shatter quite yet. We're getting close though, slowly chipping away. Razzo gets the back throw. Excellent positioning too, because got the sword explosion. I ain't gotta guess one more time.
Oh, there's the PRC 6P. Good stuff from Razzo. There we go. 1-1. Game 3 all tied up.
Oh boy, these matches get closer and closer, and Razzo keeping their cool in that situation, especially like D.O.N. Looked like D.O.N. had it all wrapped up in that last game right there in that last round, but one mistake, again, is all it takes in Guilty Gear Strive.
Razzo doing an incredible job of maximizing the opportunities that are presented, which are few and far between. You know, D.O.N. is not making it easy whatsoever. Early burst here for Razzo, just staying away from losing that momentum on the round start. Turn around 6B, good stuff, but the D.O.N. gold burst comes through. Now Razzo needs to be careful here because D.O.N.'s got the meter and ready to spend it. Blocks up the super. This could hurt.
Already got the corner situation once again here. Has a stick of butter to spend here. Goes for that overdrive. Does get to kill this time. Let's go. Immediate answer back for that last round.
Oh, I like the 2K there. Stopping the stroke at the round start, saying, yo, I'm on to you. Going to go ahead with this low committal button. But D.O.N. not being deterred whatsoever. A double overhead from D.O.N. opening Razzo up. There's the ultimate fortissimo, and now big Oki situation for D.O.N. And Razzo gets hit up. The gold burst comes through for Razzo this time.
All right, great jump back there. Dive kick does avoid the second windshield wiper. That was 2 back-to-back. And finally, D.O.N. closing out that second game, being saved by the skin of their teeth because of that dive kick. Had that windshield wiper been a little bit earlier, it could have connected. We'd have another story, kept on the same side there, and Razzo would be putting in that set play work. But now we're on tournament point for D.O.N. here. Razzo, the momentum, where's it at? It's turned around a little bit here.
D.O.N. only needs one more game to finish off the bracket. Game 4, pivotal for Razzo to send it to game 5 if they want to continue going, but D.O.N.'s looking to shut it down early. Razzo with the defensive 5K gets clipped low though. Here we go, D.O.N. waiting for Razzo to make a mistake so he can close the gap, and does right here. Chemical Love at the wall, gets clipped up. The burst does nothing for Razzo, and D.O.N. one reset guess away and does it with the pop-up RC. D.O.N. on tournament point.
Reset at the reset, creating a bunch of strange situations there where Razzo wasn't ready, caught sleeping at the wheel. Could have blocked in a couple spots there, but it's so hard to guess at the speed that D.O.N. is playing right now. Oh my God.
The slump reset. D.O.N. wants to finish off with that corner specifically, but he says, you know what? The other side will do. I like it just the same. Razzo in a ton of trouble here, trying to defensively swing their way out. D.O.N. with the turnaround 6P. That's what it's gonna be. It's D.O.N. taking week 4 of Wednesday Night Fights, Guilty Gear Strive, letting us hear the beautiful tunes of Eno as GG's.
That was a tremendous series of games between these two players. Honestly, Razzo looked really strong. That momentum was huge at the beginning right there. But then I'm not sure what it was. D.O.N. just flipped the switch right there. It kept and maintained that quarter control, maintained the situation, didn't falter whatsoever in that set. And gosh, just the maneuverability of Eno and really just piling on the offensive pressure, especially using the high-low mix from just her unique dash mechanic as well too, was really strong in that set. Normally we see it on the other foot, right, of just Razzo overwhelming opponents with that dash up pressure from Leo. This time around, D.O.N. had the number right here, and it even shut down Razzo's Ramlethal, and that is no easy feat to not only call out the Leo, but also the Ramlethal backup option as well too against Razzo. So tremendous stuff from D.O.N.
Look, incredible stuff from D.O.N. and Razzo and all the other players. This top 8 was not a disappointment at all. I knew it was going to be heat, but it definitely delivered. Thank you so much to everyone who hung out, enjoyed some fantastic Guilty Gear Strive. Of course, thanks to the players and the production staff as well. VIA giving us yet another fantastic peek at some Guilty Gear Strive action. And to our sponsors, ESA, for throwing $500 for the 4th week in a row into the pot and making sure the action is real hot. If you want more Guilty Gear Strive action sponsored by ESA, make sure to tune in tomorrow on the ESA Twitch channel, because again, those matches, oh my goodness, that is did you say this was the Strive homework? Well, that's the extracurricular activity. It's got all the special stuff in it. And I'm excited to see how that shakes out. Again, Big ups to everyone coming through. Let's make sure that we finish off the match arena. It'll stay open for a little while longer. So let's get all those codes in. And until then, Zero, always love commentating with you on the ones and twos. Incredible stuff. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. And thank you, Dynamite. Really greatly appreciate the time today. See you next week. Actually, tomorrow even too, right? So
yeah. More Guilty Gear Strive coming at you. Until then, make sure you guys take care of yourselves. Be good to one another. Peace and love.
Later days.